I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up.
Hello, welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys. And tonight, we got Granny and Lemmy and Quad. What up, y'all? How's it going?
It's going good.
Oh, it's going. Yeah.
Yep, red-faced, greasy, ready to rock and roll, it looks like. Yep.
Fucking born greasy.
Slipped right out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody hit that like button, smash to subscribe, and of course, always turn the notifications on. Help us get into the algorithm. Of course, we have memberships, so get a membership today. And if you don't have a membership, what are you doing? Quit being poors. Get a membership. They're $3 a month, and you'll get shows like our show from yesterday, the Weekly Double Review, which is another awesome addition. But you can't watch it unless you get a membership. Also, I got the link at the top of the chat, so you guys can just click on it and go to turn on your gifted memberships. So if you do have that turned on, you are likely to get a free gifted membership because there are so many very generous chatters. Yeah. All right, we got everybody here today. What's that?
Contributors to the show.
Contributors. Yeah, contributor. I guess that's a word. Is that the word?
Yep. That's
contributors.
The word.
What do they contribute? Money?
Yeah, and membership. So if you click that link that he has pinned to the top, there's a good chance you'll get a fucking subscription.
A membership.
Whatever. Same fucking thing.
No,
right?
No, they're not. No, you subscribe to our channel.
Oh, okay. That's right.
And you could buy a membership with your contribution of $3 a show.
I am a fucking professional, okay?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Yeah, also go check out Reed Street Soap Company. We do indeed have our own candle over there. Got them by the Kiwis. So it... Son of a bitch, caught me off guard. No, it's beloved Chatter's fault. I was in the middle of a sentence and I read his thing, and he always cracks me up. It fucking throws me off. I can't help it. Quad's getting awfully uppity. That's right. I'm an uppity motherfucker. That's right, beloved. Sons of bitches.
Halfway uppity.
Well, I hate when the chatters are funnier than us. That's very annoying. Yeah, of course. Welcome everybody. Roberto Mercado and Isaac Walmart. Quad must be playing with little Quad. How dare you? I would never do such a thing. Yes, indeed. All right.
Awesome.
Well, let's get right into it. I mean, the whole story. Are you fucking interrupting me again?
Yeah. You're lagging. Hello?
Yeah, my internet's been a little funky last couple days, honestly. Yep. That has been a thing. The internet being really slow.
Did you say it's crippled?
It does appear that one Stevie Lou.
Oh shit! See, you are behind. I responded to what you said.
It does appear like Stevie Lou is gone from the internet. Finally, can we take our victory lap now? Is it time to take our victory lap? He was not on MLC today, and we know that if he was to be on the internet or around, then he would have been on MLC in one way or another, right?
Yes.
Are all of his socials back down?
Or are they back up?
I know he brought them back.
Well, I'm blocked.
I'm curious if they're still here.
No idea.
I'll check it out.
I don't know.
Let's see. Steve C, $2. Thank you, sir. Quad, Granny is scissoring your internet. Is this true? Have you been scissoring my internet?
Oh, I'm a man. I can't scissor. I can fuck, but I can't scissor.
No, I think he means like you cut my cord, like my Wi-Fi. You cut the Wi-Fi.
I mean, I could have. Yes. No, I didn't. I don't scissor.
Luis Ortiz, $2. Hi, Lemmy. Leave Steve alone. He is a good egg. Are you talking about Steve C or are you talking about Stevie Lou? See, now this makes everything confusing because it's hard to tell.
I didn't do
which
nothing.
one you're referring to?
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I guess you're the one that ran him off, right? Technically, you were the last
No.
person to talk to him before he offed himself.
Maybe I was. Maybe I was.
Is this true? Maybe someone can Google. Maybe you can Google this,
No, that's
Granny,
true. That is
I'm
true.
sure
It's 100% true. No Google necessary. It's true.
How do you know this so quickly?
Tribbing.
You've
No
Googled
reason?
tribbing?
Specifically? I know.
Yeah,
I don't Google
I
it.
know the reason.
I don't Google it. What the fuck?
It does go into a search bar. I just don't. It's not on Google.
You watch tribbing porn?
Sometimes. I watch mostly
nasty.
lesbian porn.
You're a
Now,
nasty
wait a minute. Are we talking
motherfucker.
about like two gay guys
You don't
like
even know.
just putting their junk together? Like,
Oh no, it's
like
not
a
man
scissor?
scissoring. That's women. That's women scissoring. It's called tribbing. I didn't
So
know
it's
men
just
could
another
scissor.
word. They can't. There's no point. It's just busting balls at that point.
Busting balls. So as of this morning, when I would have said, "Hey, I'm just busting your balls," they would have been like, "Hey, I'm just giving you a bad time." Now, when we say busting balls, the only thing that's going to pop in my mind is you and some other dude fucking slapping sack together. Probably, like, who have you been scissoring lately? You got you were allegedly scissoring a lot of people, from what I understand. At least that's what Steve C said.
It's like they call it a sleeping bag party. No, I haven't been scissoring nobody. You
tribber.
start rubbing bags together.
Well, beloved chatter says it is confirmed. You are a tribber. Granny is a tribber, beloved chatter.
You think that you could get like your pubes tangled up like that? Like stuck together?
Like a rat king?
Yeah, yeah.
Like a rat king? A big ball of crap all stuck together?
Yeah.
You're the king of rat. You are the tribbing rat king. Indeed.
You guys are ruining this for me.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get into it. Yeah, I know. Before we go too far here, let's get into it. Our hero, our one and only Kinata Bryant. Pew, 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 pew. Our hero. Did you know he's not just a hero that fought off the evil Stevie Lou, but apparently he's been in some other scuffles as of recently. And I do want to thank Joe Exotic, just labeled on YouTube, for finding all this great information for us. But yeah, as you can see there, he has an injury, not from Stevie Lou, from some other battle he got into on the streets. Who you beat up, cuz? This is someone responding to him on his Instagram or whatever. Who you beat up, cuz? Hope everything is okay. Kenyatta Brown says, a musty ass Indian. I got in a fight with a musty ass Indian. So he's out there delivering street justice. It is wonderful to see our hero, Kenyatta Brown, out there doing the Lord's work. Yeah, I mean, he looks sharp even. What?
It said Kinata Bryant. You keep calling him Kenyatta Brown,
Bryant.
and I think that's your racism showing through.
Yeah, it's more than a color. It's also a name. Just FYI.
Derek, I hate to tell you this, but your racism is showing.
How dare you say that? I deny it 100%. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, New York City out there delivering street justice. We do indeed want to get his side of the story. We're trying to get him on the show. He is a very tough person to get on the show. He is a kind of a flaky guy, so hopefully at some point we can get him on, but for now it's just not going to be a thing until he gets back to me. So indeed.
Have you had interaction with him, or
not necessarily?
Okay.
I mean, yes, but not necessarily though.
Okay.
Single mother of 5, $2. Thank you. Did anyone else notice Kevin Brannan's new Echo today?
I didn't watch at all.
Echo. I did watch it, but I did not actually hear the new Echo. I was echoing the other day, right? And we're on StreamYards. He's on StreamYards. I had to restart. I had to do an update on my computer, and when I came back on, I had a fucking echo. And we're on StreamYards. I don't know if it has anything to do, if one thing has to do with the other, but I don't know. My computer's been funky lately. Everything's been slow, and it all was after a restart. So I don't know. Maybe StreamYards has been an issue in the past. Plenty of people have had issues with all of that shit. So unfortunately. KJ Fury, $5. Thank you, sir. Aaron said, leave Granny alone. Okay. Did he say leave Granny alone or Lemmy? That would be my question. I know your name came up today on Still to Lemmy. Again, of course, he's going to probably bring you up. Yeah, because there was a clip of you say something being said about you on there. But of course, it was a 4.5 hour show, and I wasn't going to go back through the entire fucking show to find where he said Lemmy. Someone had it clipped, and there was a little clip of it, but his show got taken down for some copyright thing today. So he had to fix it and then put it back up. So when he put it back up, the clips were not there anymore. So unfortunately, wherever in the show that was, it disappeared. So son of a bitch.
Well, if it's not an apology, I don't give a fuck.
It's not. You're not going to get an apology. You think that he can't? Yeah, I mean, when's the last time he apologized? Come on now.
I think he's been apologizing to his wife here lately.
I bet he's tiptoed around apologizing to that bitch a lot, but he won't actually say it because he can't admit any kind of real fault. He can act like he is, but he's not going to. He can posture.
Posture.
You don't think it's a sincere apology? Because I have heard him say I'm sorry a few times, but I mean, I don't know if that really means anything. You know,
Aaron's apologies are, I'm sorry that you feel this way. Those are Aaron's apologies.
Yeah, actually, that's about what he was saying. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, his apologies are like, yeah, I'm sorry why you don't understand. I'm sorry for you that you don't understand. I'm sorry that you don't get it. I'm sorry. Those are the kind of apologies you get from someone like April. I'm sorry you're not with it. Yeah, we watched that whole narcissism thing yesterday. Him saying April's not coming back. That was very interesting. But yeah, that whole narcissist part was fucking insane. That was so weird, man.
Cornda says, posture, I hardly know her.
Yeah, I was going for a joke like that, but Granny and his timing, you know. Steve C, $5. Thank you, sir. Love all three of you. By the way, Granny is a hardcore scissoring little mug. You little mug.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm fucking slapping my beanbag around town with all the other fucking guys. Just fucking scissoring like a motherfucker, dude. I can't fucking turn a corner without just slapping beanbags with the next guy. I have an admission, man. Instead of going to work, I've just been going for fucking 8 hours a day, just slapping my fucking cock bag with another man. It's like 2 Vienna sausages, beanies and weenies, we call it.
I believe you.
Hello?
With no further explanation whatsoever. Actually, sounds legit.
I'm just looking something up real quick.
You got the hair. I mean, you're shirtless. You've got Bozo the Clown red hair grown out. You got wispy beard. Of course, yes. You look like you slap bags around town. Gleefully.
Yeah. Around town. I'm a worldwide bag slapper. We're going to Thailand next month. I'm just going to slap it with the lady boys.
Sounds like a good time.
It's not cheap. It's not cheating.
I can agree with that.
What
do you got going on, Derek? You're like, are you having a stroke?
Jake Hudsoning right now.
No, my computer's having a tough time. Slapjaw, Timothy Smallwood, $1.99. Thank you, sir. Good evening, Granny. Scissor yet today?
Yeah, fucking I'll need a slapping sack, bud. Fucking getting after it. You know what I mean? I'm a pro. What can I say?
Olympic scissoring.
Now, Cordiff says Granny is difficult to work with, and he would know because he also works with you. So he does get the struggle, as they say. The struggle.
It is. Very demanding.
100%. All right. So I don't know. Did I show you guys this video already? This is him this is our hero, Kinata Brown, just chilling on the street corner. Check out his ear. All right, we better not listen because that is copyright music. But yeah, I think he's one of these guys that just likes to show off his outfit, even though he's just wearing fucking. Is that velour? Is he like Joey C? Velour track pants. What do you guys think of his outfit?
Spiffy. Every time I say they're Puma, I say they're Puma. They're Puma track pants or sweatpants, maybe. But he always does look super fresh every time I see him in like a picture or a video or anything like that. He looks spiffy as fuck. Like he cares about his.
That's his gimmick.
Yeah, I call it
100%.
Kensington chic.
No, this is NYC, 100%. He's a New York City man.
Well, it's the look, though. It's the Kensington look. Has he got a JBL speaker tied around him?
Yeah, I think that was his music he was playing. So he does walk around listening to music. So he's a typical New Yorker, very obnoxious and annoying, I would assume. What do you think, Stevie Lou? Wasn't that I think someone had said that he offered up the fact that Stevie Lou said something about his music, and then he snapped back and said something smart ass, and then started following Stevie Lou, where therefore Stevie Lou had some other words for him, and it escalated, of course, and then it ended up becoming a fight, all because of Stevie Lou couldn't keep his mouth shut, as we know that's the case.
That tracks. That's exactly what he was 100%. Doing here.
Yeah, dude's just listening to music, checking himself out because he's very cool. He's dressed very cool.
I don't. All
right.
What is he? Is also, it like? Is this a video diary?
Yes. And Theo, yes, correct. Joe Exotic broke the story. That is very true. That is, if we want to give credit to anybody who's been looking into the background of Kinata Bryant, who I fucked up and said Brown for some reason. Yes, that is the fact. All right. I think I have some insight into what might have transpired. I'm stepping out on a limb here, and I've done that before, and it's cost me very dearly. But yes, he's constantly in Planet Fitness. Do we know any other people that hang out constantly in a Planet Fitness?
I can only think of one. Only one comes to mind.
Who would that be, Lemmy?
Mr. Ray DeVito. Doesn't he shower at a Planet Fitness? And show dong to teenagers at Planet Fitness? I've heard. Allegedly. This is all alleged.
He does. No, that's true. He is a dong shower. But, I mean, in fairness, the way he tells it, he's just trying to make the kids feel awkward so that they'll leave. I mean, isn't that what you do, Granny, when you go to the scissoring sessions you do? You go in there and you try to make people feel awkward by showing them your sack. It just never works.
No, I always bump bags with adults.
Never with anyone under 18.
I check ID.
Yes, TJ confirmed. This guy knows Ray. True. All right. So here's our hero, Kinata Bryant, at Planet Fitness. Let's check him out.
What's happening?
I never really hear him like speak out loud good enough to understand what the fuck he's saying, which is very unfortunate, of course, because we want to hear every word this guy has to say.
What the fuck is he doing?
He's letting you see that ass. I mean, let's be honest, Granny. I mean, that's pretty good scissoring technique, is it not?
It is, yeah. You can really bump a bag like that.
I mean, you would lay on the ground, correct? And then he would come over and do that right over the top of you?
Yeah, like in a Y, like I'd spread my legs.
Oh, I could picture you more like in a happy baby position or something along those lines.
That'll work too, yeah.
You'll get in happy baby position for quad, but not me.
No, not well.
No, for this guy.
No, not for quad.
Quad for this fella.
Yeah, quad can't mash beans and franks. That's just like strategy wise, it just wouldn't work.
Mark Sloan, yes, this video is giving me Chad vibes for some reason. Indeed. I too have seen the Chad workout videos, Mark Sloan, and I would agree. It is very whoa. What was that? Was that is he practicing his kicks? Let's see. Is this guy a true? Whoa, look at that. Oh, Stevie Lou, you're lucky you didn't get one of those to the fucking chin. Oh, you got away. You got off easy, bud. You could have got a broken jaw. And Dave Sarah's here, coughing immediately.
Yo,
how's it going,
what's
man?
Up? Sorry. What's up? Hello. Thanks for having me.
All right, we're checking out Kinata Bryant, the hero of New York City, who took down the evil ghoul Stevie Lou, as you're probably abreast of.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching him at Planet Fitness. I'm about to break an entire news story here in a couple minutes. I just wanted to watch this guy in action before I broke the news.
Nice.
What are those? I don't even know what those are.
They're modified shake weights.
Modified shake weights.
They look like
for uppercuts. Up, overhand. Overhand.
He does.
Overhand.
He does it the right way, at least. With the elbow.
True. Fucking street warrior. Street justice warrior. No, I like this guy's style, man.
Yeah.
This he's a keeper.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
Like a 1960s baseball player.
That's exactly where I was going.
Shit hiked up all the way.
Right. Yeah, he's got a throwback jersey on. He's doing good.
He looks comfortable also.
He's like 90% legs. Sorry, Claude. Fuck you, Slowpoke Rodriguez. Don't be funnier than me. Stop it.
Yo, Slowpoke though, back in the day, the cartoons, he was my favorite. Fucking I used to love that shit.
Like cucaracha.
slow,
Based on a conspiracy theory, giving me Dennis Rodman vibes. Very Dennis Rodman.
No, because he carries a gun. Because Slowpoke Rodriguez carried a gun. He didn't have to run away.
Wow. See?
Hi, Granny.
Theo, 499. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Stevie painted Kenyatta as a lunatic, but seems like a reasonable guy. I would agree 100%. All right. So here it comes. I'm going to throw out my idea of what possibly happened, and we're going to figure this out because I have a theory. Now, Ray DeVito indeed hangs out in a Planet Fitness. This guy obviously hangs out in a Planet Fitness. This video was taken very shortly after Stevie Lou had thrown out a threat against Ray DeVito that he was going to meet him at the stand on a Tuesday night and have a talk with them outside the stand. Did Ray indeed befriend this man in a Planet Fitness and pay him to break Stevie Lou's arm so that he could not fight and mess with Stevie Lou or mess with Ray? Did Ray indeed put this all together? Is he the mastermind? Is he the Kaiser Sose?
You said pay, so I'm guessing no.
Or maybe sexual favors. It's hard to say. Who knows what happened there?
Over the pants hand job
A
type
payment
deal.
of some sort.
Cheetos wasn't available, or
You would know more about all that kind of stuff than me, honestly. So, what's that, Lemmy?
I said Cheetos wasn't available.
Right.
For Ray to hire to.
I mean, Kumia country, indeed. I mean, okay, so I did look it up on a map where 7th and 35th Street are. So yeah, Ninth Street, the 99-cent pizza place is kitty corner from where the attack happened. Also, 7th and 35th is just a couple doors down from Compound Media. So there is no doubt in the world that Stevie Lou had just come from or was just leaving, or was on his way to or just came from Compound Media or Sullivan's. Has to be.
Huh. So you're saying that Ray DeVito put a hit out on Stevie Lou for threatening him.
Right.
And this was the muscle.
And this guy gets it. Captain Miserable knows the lore of Stevie Lou delivering drugs, etc., to Compound Media or Sullivan's. He is the resident drug dealer of such. Maybe that is the complete deal right there. Stevie Lou stopped by to drop off the drugs, or at least Compound or Sullivan's, one of the two. And then this guy knew he was going to be there because he knew it was a daily delivery type situation. Knew to be looking out. I mean, could you miss Stevie Lou in a crowd? Let's be honest. Impossible. It's like the tall guy with the egghead. It's like you can't miss him.
Now he's pretty easy to pick out of a lineup, I would say.
Stop. A lineup. I didn't say a lineup. I said on a city street.
I mean, yeah, you can walk single file. Could be a line.
It's New York City. Work with me here, Granny. Jesus.
I can't. You're fucking.
Yeah.
You're on like a minute
the guy could be standing out in the field with a million other people just like him, and he would stick out like.
Your internet is so dog shit today.
The delay, is that real?
Yes. Very much so. You think I'm interrupting you, but it's because you're like not hearing us for like a minute.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I want to say is that we were talking about this earlier.
I put the new update on my computer. Now it's all fucked up.
Sorry. No, but I just we were literally talking about this before the show started, and somebody brought up that like an actual critique of the show, and we were discussing like the different possibilities that it might be. One of the possibilities was the Bluetooth headphones or the StreamYard or the internet connection. And it's like I put my shit on 480 now for all my connections on StreamYard because it kept getting interrupted and stuff like that when I tried 720. So yeah, I'm hardwired in, and it's pretty finicky. I get it.
How about now? Is that better?
Hello.
I mean, I've been able to hear you. It's just the delay.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, so once again, how is the delay now? The problem.
I don't know. Who's on first?
Yeah, who is on first?
I'm not on first.
Hey, that was quick actually. So I think we're getting better. So that was pretty quick.
I dropped it down to 360. I don't even care about how I look. That's not important. So yeah, all right. We'll see if that makes a difference for this show.
You look totally normal.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
I mean,
yeah, you look great.
All right. All right.
All right, we're good. Let's get back to shitting on Stevie Lou. Come on, guys. Come on. Come along with me.
Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously, this is all depending. And we know that Ray is evil, genius. We know that he's devious. We know he's capable of murder, for example. At least that's the alleged accusations we've heard of him. But do you think it's very likely that Ray DeVito met this guy in Planet Fitness, hit him up, and was like, hey, man, can you take care of my light work for me?
Yeah, you're looking really buff.
I can just imagine Ray.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I can imagine Ray at a Planet Fitness in the shower with a towel going like the Godfather. He's like, I'm going to ask you this one favor. I have this man that you need to nunchuck. His name's Stevie Lou. Do you think you can do this for me?
He's a bad egg. He's a bad egg.
He's a bad egg. No, sorry.
Yeah, it's like this Dabbleverse, and it's hard to explain exactly. Here, go to Dabblers Anonymous. Do you have a Reddit account? Go to the Reddit account. Ray jumped on Discord the other day, and I was fucking surprised, but he handled it sort of well. And then Melton came on and called us all nerds, and Ray was like, all right, I'm out of here.
Wait, Ray called you nerds?
No. Melton came on because Ray, somebody sent him the Discord link for the NLO server, and he got in there and started just like chopping it up with people. And
what do you mean chopping it up? Like victims? Like he was chopping up victims while in Discord? Yes. Is that what you're saying?
Interesting.
Yeah, chopping it up.
Yeah, and what it lasted. The whole engagement lasted 4 minutes maybe, and then Melton came in and just started saying nerds, losers over and over and over again over everybody. And then somebody said KB once, and Ray got scared and ran away.
Sounds about right.
Beloved chatter, Ray doesn't know the difference between having a Discord, being on Discord, and downloading the Discord app. It's hilarious. True. But I actually do think he's gotten somewhere with that. True. Because he even DM'd me in a fucking Discord DM, which I mean that shows he may know something about it after all. Because you would have to find me, you'd have to friend me, and I probably friended him. Let's be honest, but at least he figured out how to DM.
And to be fair, Discord is definitely the hardest of all of them to figure it out. The app is not intuitive. The desktop app could even be complicated at times, and they're constantly changing it. But that's so I'm surprised at that one the most.
Oh, that's very mean. This guy's mean. Peter Sky Parker. Ray doesn't even know the difference between yes and no. How dare you? Peter Sky Parker used to be his biggest fan. What happened? Beloved chatter, he said the other night that he has a Discord, but he wasn't using it right now. Yeah. I got a Discord, but I'm not using it right now. Yeah.
I think when people ask him, do you have a Discord? I think they're asking if he has obviously a Discord channel. That's what Beloved chatter is getting at right now. That's what he meant before. And I don't think Ray understands there's a whole thing about making a channel and having a channel. He can't get into a voice chat unless you send him the actual link for the voice chat. So.
Yeah, Ray's retarded. I've said it for weeks now. Ray is a retarded person.
Yeah, you were way ahead of the curve on that one, Granny. I mean, wow. Slapjaw Timothy Smallwood, $1.99. Is Chop sack slapping? Granny taught him, I heard.
Yeah, he's out
Is this
there
true?
just fucking. Yep, he's mashing beans and franks. That's what he does. I've taught him well.
Right. Taught him well. From what I understand, as far as the Kinata Bryant guy goes, we know that. So, Lemmy, you would agree that the guy is well dressed. Would you say he's a good looking man?
Yeah, I wouldn't say he was a bad looking man. I mean, he's not my type.
Okay.
But he's a presentable gentleman, he looks like.
Well, let me ask you this. Like, if you were to try to get into Ray's mind and he was like going to pick someone to beat someone else up, would he look for a handsome man, do you think? Like, yeah, he's a good looking guy. Yeah, I met him. He's handsome, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a very forward thought anytime Ray sees a man at all. He's very judgmental on men's appearances specifically.
Yeah,
those are some
that's
nice
exactly my
pants. I
point.
should get my pants hiked up like that a little bit. How do you think I had to look in hiked up pants? You think it look good?
You do
I mean, yeah. Also, Ray, huge baseball fan. Huge baseball fan.
Oh, maybe
And
he's
those
like,
were like baseball socks.
Look, I'll pay you whatever you want to beat up this dude, Stevie Lou, but you have to do it in these high socks. It's just this weird thing I got, and I got to take a picture of you before and after the job is done, okay? But keep the high socks up all the way through the thing.
Yeah, I mean that it all tracks. It all tracks with Ray DeVito's behavior, how he thinks. This would be an exact example of someone that I think Ray would find to be good looking, as he says. I don't say that. I'm not like Ray in that way.
So what you're trying to tell me is Ray likes to get fucked by black dudes.
Why you got to go there, Granny? Jeez, that's where your mind went.
No, because you're going around the mountain instead of cutting the pass. You know what I mean? So let's just cut the pass here. You basically what you're saying is Ray DeVito likes to take it in the butt from black guys.
I cannot confirm nor deny what you're saying right now. Honestly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because you wash his balls at night on his show. Forgot. Yeah.
No, that's not at all what I'm saying. Not a bit.
Oh, you jack him off? Hello?
No.
You just nodded yes.
No.
You said no and nodded yes.
Dude,
Okay.
it's kind of hard to do that shit. Like you try to make your left hand do an inside loop and try to make your right hand do an outside loop. Like it's hard nodding no or nodding yes and saying no.
Yeah.
Continue.
You know what else is hard for a quad? The fucking doing the hand jive.
That's right.
I'm a fucking monologist.
This motherfucker can't even do it. Get him a rink dinky dink.
Maybe this is the exact moment Ray saw him and decided this is the guy. Right here. I may have pinpointed the exact moment Ray saw him and thought, that's my guy. That's the guy. He'll do it.
Guy's got some fucking stems, man. He's got he's got Slenderman legs.
He looked like a frog.
Yeah, he's a little,
stood up and put pants on.
Yeah, he's a little gangly and ghoulish. He looks like, if you ever seen Cable Guy, the movie, you know how he runs down the hall like this, like all gangly and shit? Like that's what he looks like he runs.
Yeah, this all makes perfect sense now. He sees a baseball-looking guy that he thinks is handsome, and he knows that could be the guy that could take down. I mean, and then he's showing like his boxing skills, his kicking skills, all of his abilities to beat up another man. Maybe that's exactly what it was.
And I like how Ray, it seems like he's like playing matchups here too. He's like, all right, this guy's kind of same build as probably weighs the same as Stevie Lou. He's like trying to make it like a fair fight for him, but he's darker, so he'll probably do a little better. But like he's trying to make it like an even, cool, fair fight. Because you could just pick somebody who's 6'6", 300 pounds and just destroy him, obviously.
Right. Yeah, same height, same weight.
Did Ray give him the nunchucks?
Wow. Yeah, that's very possible, right?
I don't see this guy. Oh.
I'm glad my face wasn't on camera at that point.
Well, Claude doesn't like take down these super chats ever, so he covers people up. It's usually me, so I'm glad it's you today.
That's fine. No. Please don't go back.
Nope. It's too late.
But yeah, if Ray provided the nunchucks, I think that'd be the smoking gun here. But I think Ray writes his name in his underwear, so he probably wrote his name on those nunchucks. If we can get the said nunchuck in question pair, I think we can really get to the bottom of this.
Granny, does he write?
Whoa.
Granny, does he write Ray DeVito or just DeVito? Like, what does he write on his underwear, do you think? Is it like R DeVito?
Yeah, probably R DeVito and his phone number, just in case he loses him at Blackfoot's houses when he's getting pounded in the butthole.
And then you have to look for, like, he nicknames each pair of underwear too. He's like, hi, which pair of underwear did I lose? And it's like, your special pair. Oh, shit. Okay. My special.
Yeah. He gets a call back. That's how Ray DeVito gets his number to gay dudes.
Brandon
you left your underwear in the green room in
only
Poughkeepsie?
has knives. Well, this is interesting. Beloved Chatter says, son of a bitch. Beloved Chatter, I had to go to the stand to protect Ray, but Stevie no-showed. So that specific Tuesday, Stevie Lou no-showed. But that also shows that Ray has a history of getting people to protect him or do his bidding, right? So therefore, it's very plausible that he also hires hitmen to go out and look for his enemies to take them down, or at least make them incapable of fighting what a broken arm is.
That's fair.
What, did Ray like start big dicking Stevie after he broke his arm? He was like, now I'll beat your ass after I had my black dude whip you.
No, Stevie actually threatened Ray when he went up to a comedy place in New York or whatever. He's like, you fucking go in there and you're going to have problems. We're going to have problems. You better tell the guy you're going to have problems or whatever. And Stevie never.
No, that's the stand.
He threatened Ray. Yeah.
No, that was the stand. That was the place.
Right. And then the nunchucking happened after.
That night?
No.
Not too long afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Mark Sloan, $1.99. I love you, Quad, but this story sounds like win by 2 lie. How dare you accuse me of doing things that win by 2 does? How fucking dare you? But also true, yes. Yes, it is a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, I don't know.
Black guy's nickname is Stretch.
But yeah. Right. Indeed.
I'm trying. Sorry.
They can't all be winners, but I get it. Trust me.
I'm a fucking monologist.
They can't all be winners. Why don't you send Ray the link? See if he wants to come defend himself about being the gay father.
You will. Yeah, actually, I talked to him like 20, 30 minutes ago, and you'll never guess where he was headed.
The stand?
To Poughkeepsie.
You'll never guess. No, today's Monday.
Planet Fitness.
Boom! You got him,
God damn it. How did you not get that? Fuck.
I have no idea. I put
I gotta
that
go take a
softball
shower.
out there.
I don't know. My mom's not letting me take a
softball,
shower in the house anymore. I don't know.
The fuck.
But yeah, we watched that My Lost Interest clip of Stevie Lou and everything he was saying about people coming after his wife and personal information and how you shouldn't be using people's personal info to go after other people. And then, yeah, I did see someone posted this, and I thought it was very good clip to remind everybody of how he talks about people's families and whatnot.
I think there's a good chance that Chad is actually lying about that story about his stepbrother, about that thing. You know what I mean? You know that story he's been
Talking
telling
about his stepdad?
Well, no, that, who knows? I'm talking about his stepbrother specifically. His brother, that story. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, he's been saying this story about how his brother died.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you know why? Because it's never been brought up before.
Right.
I don't think.
Honestly, I don't think that's a real story. I think he's just trying to get an endorsement from Goodyear tires. That's really why he's doing this.
Why would he get an endorsement?
Oh, God.
Maybe missing the joke here.
Because his brother was run over.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chad, I hope your brother, you know what? We should find out. Hey, people, go find out. If you, you know, where it happened. Probably in Cleveland. Am I wrong?
What if
I could tell you? I could tell.
Okay.
You're the bus driver. Did you do the running over?
No. Maybe his brother just threw himself in front of the tire because he was so sick of Chad's lies and all of his name dropping bullshit. Maybe that's what it was.
I would have threw myself in front of a bus if Chad was my brother. Absolutely.
Maybe Chad was working out some of his early material on the brother.
Yeah, like putting on
what
a
I mean?
football helmet and running through a fucking TV screen. You stink.
He was like,
You're
yeah.
bad.
Why is
Never
Stevie
good.
on with Bedabbler?
You got him. Yeah, bedazzled. More like.
God, Stevie. Stevie's wildly cringe.
Dude, let me tell you something. This is, I already know Stevie Lou's fucking stupid tell. Anytime he's like trying to do a bit or trying to do something funny or whatever, he does this. He makes this face.
Can't see you. We can't see you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
take
lives
the
some
thing up.
fucking super chats up.
You have to describe in great detail what you're doing. Oh, okay.
He's doing this. He's like, that's his face. Anytime he wants to tell a joke or make a lie, he does this. That's his dumb face. And if you go back a couple seconds, you see when he starts the bit, he does like the open mouth. Watch.
Mouth
And he
agape.
does the cheeks. He does the stupid cheeks. I can't even do it. Ugh.
Because he was so sick of Chad's lies and all of his name dropping bullshit. Maybe that's what it was.
I would have threw myself in front of a bus if Chad was my brother. Absolutely.
Maybe Chad was working out some of his early material on the brother.
Yeah, like putting
You know
on
what
a
I mean?
football helmet and running through a fucking TV screen. You stink.
He was like,
You're bad. You'll never be good.
From Walmart over on Dale Mayberry. Mayberry. Just fucking
How?
Meanwhile,
Hey, Stevie, you're not blocking people, are you? I'm saying, like,
only
don't.
thing that comes up is if people are being specifically insulting for no reason to my wife in the chat, then that's
And you're
gotta
blocking
go.
them for 24 hours.
Yeah, I was put a 24-hour ban on most people. If you went extra hard for absolutely no reason, then you probably got blocked.
Dude.
Just fucking
Because there's no reason.
Uh,
Now you're taking money out of KB's pocket? Whoa.
Well, like I said, I do not believe he was on there today. We do not know for sure if he was or not, though, because he could be producing it, staying off screen, and not talking on screen. So it is kind of hard to figure out for sure. We don't have answers on that. I am curious if he was there, but we will not probably ever know.
yeah,
Beloved chatter, $5. Thank you, sir. Ray asked me to bring throwing stars to the stand with me. All right. Seemed weird at the time, but now, beloved chatter, it's all starting to come together, is it not? Absolutely.
Are these Japanese or Chinese throwing stars?
Is there a difference?
I don't know.
Is there?
I think
is
one
there a
has
difference?
3.
I don't know.
One,
Asking.
no idea.
Asking for a friend.
I was gonna make some kind of stupid communist joke, but I couldn't even come up with one quite quick enough.
Sickle shaped? Fucking, I don't know.
So
My
yeah,
laugh
I don't
was
know.
implied.
Huh.
There you go. The chat is the attempt.
Next story. Or the next super
You're
chat.
not in control of this.
Fuck's sake.
You're not in control of this.
Well, sometimes I wish I was.
To be fair, if this were Corn Show, we would have gone on a 20-minute hilarious deep dive into the difference between Japanese and Chinese throwing stars.
Yeah. Wow,
We're
you
not
fucking
that-
pounded on a mud ball.
Good at Googling.
With 12 call-ins from Brady.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Gold. They're all gold too, buddy.
They're not. They're
Keep
not.
calling.
Don't encourage that. Quit it. Quit.
Do you want us to leave?
No,
guys
there's
wanna
about to be
quit?
a domestic. Somebody has to witness it.
It's like,
Yeah, I'm not-
it's been a lot.
I'm not that interested in throwing stars, honestly. Chinese or Japanese.
I'm curious. man.
And
It's
the
hard to
differences.
generate the torque from a seat. I get it.
All right. So, I mean, you guys think that this is all very plausible and likely indeed is what happened.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray DeVito's retarded. I agree.
Steve C,
You kinda grew
$2.
on
Thank
me.
you, sir.
Sorry.
He grew on you what?
Ray grew on me a little bit today. I was on with
Like
Bass
a
Pillar
herpy?
earlier, and they were showing and Ray next to Joey C looked like a fucking saint, and he kind of stood his ground a little bit. Aw, look at Ray. Oh, what a cutie.
Like a saint. Go on.
And like just him juxtaposed next to Joey C made him look like an endearing, funny character. A little bit.
This is
But
how
totally
you must feel,
on the
Squad, when I say I like Chad. This must be how you must feel.
Maybe, yeah. I can't imagine you liking Chad. That makes me feel fucking weird because
I
Chad
know, I'm
is the worst out of all of them. He's the
redeemable.
biggest phony. He's the biggest phony out of all of them.
They're all phonies. They're all
But-
phonies.
You're right. Just like
We're all
justification. No. Now wait a minute.
Taste buds want you dumb foreign fuck.
No,
Continue.
Yeah. Chad's all right. He's an all right guy. He makes some salient points sometimes, and when he's not like
Compared to
super
who?
fucking manic, he's
Well,
actually.
he was saying like Ray
entertaining.
looks cool sitting next to Joey C, but like who does Chad have to sit next to seem endearing? I don't think there is a person.
Probably Joey C.
It's definitely not
I
Mike
was given-
Boschetti.
I was giving props to Chad earlier today too, but like that like, or maybe it was in this show. It was like Stevie Lou. What Stevie Lou still pussed out of like being. He could have been there as the third chair or whatever, and he blew his chance because he can't talk back to KB. He has to go into the back in the shadows and fucking let me be your producer, KB. Come on, and like fucking. It's like, all right, I'll pay you $25 a day or whatever. And you got to cut up all the clips. And you got to do all the shit, whatever the fuck. Because, you know, I didn't know Misery Loves Clips wasn't KB until like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago or whatever. So, like, KB needs to get on those clips because that's one of, like, he can make a lot of money on some of these clips.
He's not going to. He's not going to do anything above
Not
what
a lot
he's-
of money, but you know what I mean.
He can't even
Within
get
reason.
his fucking episodes up on Patreon. What are you expecting here, man? Come on.
I know. You picked the worst
Nah.
boomer too. Stevie Lou is not good at this. He never did it for himself. He got fired from the East Side Dave show. How do you get fired from the
And
East Side
Ski
Dave
Mask
show?
Collective, and BYB.
Ski Mask is a
and,
fucking idiot,
what else?
though. I get it.
I know, but okay. Well, if you get fired by Ski Mask, then what does that say about you as
Yeah.
a human?
That's true.
If
I
you're
guess
saying what
that's a
you're
good point.
saying,
I mean, that's you know what? Check Checkmate.
And also, I think I don't think Kevin Brennan much likes Misery Loves Clips. Honestly, I think they've had some issues in the past.
Yeah, I mean, because
they've
he
gone
doesn't
back
understand.
and forth.
You know what I think? What I think pisses KB off about it is like Misery Loves Clips, and as a fan of all these podcasts, and like as a fan of some people, and I don't like other people. Misery Loves Clips does a great job of like pitting people against each other, like creating a good storyline. Like he did this thing once with Tripoli, and like he used a lot of Kevin's clips talking about Red Bar to justify Red Bar going after Tripoli's kids and all that stuff. And I thought it was like somebody who's been watching this shit for a long time puts these clips, like guys like Citizen M, like guys like that are good too. But like they do a great job. And we were talking about this with the membership stuff. Like I think Misery Loves Clips is going like they have like a membership thing now where
Correct.
I don't know exactly how it works. I don't
My
know if
Lost
you only
Interest.
watch them and My Lost Interest and stuff. And like, you know,
I think he has a
the
membership thing.
the trolls, like not the troll community, but the fans and the Clippers, they within internally don't think that they should be making money. I don't know really what the answer is here, but Misery Loves Clips, it's a good channel.
I think they should.
Yeah,
be
I mean,
making money.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I agree. They should make some monetary for doing all that work. There's been people I know that have made very little money, but have made money from like clipping Anthony Cumia clips and doing compound media clips, that kind of shit. So there is a little bit of money, or like free subscriptions, like you'll get free shit from them.
The only reason I have any followers on my fucking YouTube channel is because I cut a Larry David clip, and it was a 5-minute clip and I didn't even put anything into it. All I did was cut the 5 minutes. I did it on my phone. It still says Power Director on the bottom, and it's like it has like 780,000 hits because it's just like Larry David talking about his SNL thing from the Kevin Pollak chat show, and I remember like reaching out to Kevin Pollak chat show and like being like, dude, you should monetize that my clip. It can be monetized, and I keep reaching out like claim it so you can make money. It has more hits than the actual real show. So I feel bad sometimes, but I mean, I put the link to the actual show there and everything. But in the end, it's like, I don't know. Should they be making money? Shouldn't they? They all put good work out, but in some sense, it's like, I think the tradition is that you do it as you're stealing other people's content, putting it together to show people this is what I can do, that you can then make money doing that while somebody pays you to do it, not to. Anyway, you get the point.
I think they should be monetized because, and they can. That's a very noble way to think about it, to be honest with you, and I have to commend that. Really, that's very sweet. But they're doing the things that the broadcaster themselves don't really make an effort to do because they don't want to do and are too lazy to pay people to do. And it's what people want. There is a demand for those things. There is so much demand for those things that most everybody that gets clipped from My Lost Interest and like Nat Clo and all the other clippers and stuff and Citizen M, we continuously use their content that they made of our content, so we don't have to watch a fucking 4-hour podcast to find one fucking interesting thing that we said noteworthy. You know what I mean? I think it's fucking awesome what they're doing. I think they should absolutely be compensated.
I mean, this was kind of like one of the big reasons why there was so much hate from the Dabbleverse when Shuli started the Uncle Rico show, because at the very beginning, you know, even like Baloney Factory, like I don't know the whole truth about it, and I don't know how much Baloney Factory contributed to the Dabbleverse archives, because there was this before Dabblers Anonymous, there was still this like sort of, I don't want to call it underground, but like there was an underground world of Stuttering John hate, and since the very beginning, in like the 2016s, you know, people were were making archives of all his video, and they are out there. And so people were getting pissed that Shuli was just coming in and like just taking the archive, not really giving maybe the props to the right people, but just coming in and then monetizing it, like all this years of hard work. And it's not that some people wanted to maybe make money off of it and are pissed that he is. And then some people were like, no, we're not doing this to make money off of that's garbage. And so it took, obviously took them a lot of time to just start. All right, now we got to hire somebody. Maybe a guy like Producer Joe was a clipper. I mean, just being hypothetical. It's like, so there's ways to get around that having to pay the guy directly. But I see what your point is. Like, if you can get paid for your fucking work, whatever it is, get paid for it. If I could have monetized that episode, I would have. That clip that I made, I would have done it.
Well, I think the way it works is you got to get monetized first, and then later you can make money off of it. So you probably got all the views you'll ever get on it at this point. So
exactly,
I don't think you can make monetization in the future off of it. It's kind of it wouldn't work.
But like anytime, like the past few years, anytime a new season of Curb came out, it like would go up another like 30,000 views.
You could also keep uploading those kinds of clips, and if you're consistent enough about it, it'll catch fire.
Sure.
Quick.
Yeah. I don't.
There's opportunity. I'm just saying, like, if it's that watchable, it can be replicated for sure. And I get what you're saying. Like, you called the guy to, hey, claim this. You could make money on this. It would be, do it, do the thing.
Hey, Dave, quick question. It's been a theme a little bit today. Have you ever smashed your nutsack against another man's nutsack? Like, not in a gay way, but just...
Is that okay? Is it, if it's two men, is it considered scissoring? Or is that like some weird Rochambeau?
Tribbing, apparently.
It's like a...
Right. Yeah, no, it's called tribbing now.
Vulcaning.
Vulcan Gas Company, what?
I'm trying to think of just
line that runs down the middle of your nutsack. You kind of line it up, like remember Mad Magazine? There's a line that runs down the middle of your nut. You remember Mad Magazine where you would like put the photos together?
This is like a faggy wall of death from like
FROT
Lamb of God or something. Dun 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 dun. Somebody's gonna run across both our cocks. I've seen some of those crazy wall of death videos, man. I'm still trying to find this one sick Lamb of God wall of death where this guy barely makes it out and he runs the whole line across and fucking they're coming right for him. But I'm trying to think of I'll come back to that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the worst time I hit my balls. It's definitely during jiu-jitsu. I've definitely gotten smashed on before pretty hard.
Oh, dude, I saw.
So that's
but like ball on ball.
You could have just said yes, and then the conversation would have been over. That would have been so much.
It was. We were kind of tangled up. We were kind of tangled
you were
up
kind
in
of
half
tainting
guard.
up. You were tainted.
We were kind of tangled up in half guard, and we both kind of went for the same legs. Like we both grabbed each other's foot, and we're kind of going in a circle. Because we're kind of just on one knee and one foot, looking like an elephant dance. It's pretty horrendous. Elephant walk. All right.
Okay, beloved chatter, MLC is the Boomer Fest podcast in the Dabbleverse. 100% the truth, and Stevie Lou isn't probably the best fit to try to help that situation out, considering we saw how he produced the show, and maybe Kevin would be wise to get someone that's actually got a little bit of experience doing actual production on shows. That would be my suggestion. He's got the money to pay someone minimal amount just to fucking make it very good. But why he's not? I mean, he might spend $20,000-$40,000. It might pay off for hundreds of thousands of dollars in his future. So that would seem to make sense. And what you're saying about him making clips and shorts would probably also be wise, I would think. So I do agree with you on that part of it. I know he could probably sell his Patreon that way, right? Shorts, videos, like shorter videos that are like 12 minutes long with specific parts of his show.
Fuck
that's how you sell it.
And I'm curious whose idea was to bring up like, so NLO doesn't allow you to rewind, right? And when you're watching it live, and now KB doesn't let you do it. Vince the lawyer tried that, but people were fucking pissed, and he doesn't have the cachet for that. And he put so many fucking ads on that, like, you miss half the goddamn show. But KB, I wonder whose idea that was. I wonder if that was Stevie Lou's idea. If it was, I'll give him his props there. It might have been Henniker's idea, though. Just keep it on. No, like, he stole it from Melton for sure. But, like, don't allow people to rewind. This way,
no,
they're not. At the end of the show.
No, they quit doing that. He only did that like twice that I've seen.
Oh, really? He shouldn't give up on that.
Temporarily doing it. I think he's worried about Melton specifically sniping him. So I think he's aware when Melton is live. Like, he'll go look before a show to see if Melton's live, and if he's live, then he'll put that thing on. But otherwise, he'll allow you to rewind it and clip it.
Personally, if I was his producer, he has a model that will work. You have 1,000 fans. Get all of those 1,000 people to give you $10 a year or whatever the fucking number is, $20 a year. Put your shit on Patreon like he's already doing. Do your live show. Don't let them rewind, and then boom. I think you'll have way more engagement. I think you'll have way more engagement on the Patreon or the members shows.
Absolutely. These boomers, beloved chatter, thank you. These boomers don't understand how the YouTube works. Clippers make your show way bigger. Ray's show has tripled since Sheckler started. I do think that's got him a lot of exposure. Believe it or not, that fucking Ghost Roast did him wonders. I remember being on his show back before the Ghost Roast, and he was averaging like 100 to 150. After the Ghost Roast, it was like 250. So he did jump quite a bit after that. So that was good for him to do. I think any like exposure you get, positive or negative, it is kind of like the old adage that came out of Howard Stern that the people that hate your show end up watching it more than the people that like your show. So that to some degree that works. I don't think it works if you're like a Joey C guy, because people end up just getting turned off by you. But it works for a period of time. FKA Mommy. Hey, Mommy, $5. Thank you. Hi, just me. Is Kenny coming? ETA. I did not invite Kenny. I can throw him a link, though. I will do that right now.
Wait, question. Who fucks Kenny?
Kenny Pogue. Kenneth.
Black one.
Oh, God.
No, dude, that guy's amazing. Did you not see him on Little Mirror? I mean, his appearance was amazing. It's amazing.
Please. Of course I didn't see him on Little Mirror.
What? You don't watch Little Mirror? I thought you were best buddies with those guys. Aren't you a ball washer? A Little Mirror ball washer?
Oh, I said I don't watch their fucking show. You just sucked Ray DeVito's dick for fucking 5 minutes. I don't watch that. I don't watch their fucking show. I was on it once.
How did I just watch? I just broke the story that makes Ray DeVito the guilty party in the entire Stevie Lou thing. But somehow you're saying that I'm not going after Ray. I see how that works.
Yeah, you fucking just sucked his. Well, Ray was good. The Ghost Roast was really good. Ray doesn't do anything good.
No, I was no. Here's what you're missing, Granny. This is how English works. I was explaining that having that Ghost Roast gave him a huge boost. What don't you understand about that now? Go ahead and put words in my mouth that I didn't say. Go ahead.
Ray DeVito can't shower at his house because he does stand up in the fucking
because
shower.
There's not enough young adolescent males that are hanging out in there. So he would never shower in a place that there aren't adolescent males, or at least teenage males. What kind of males?
The blacks.
I can see Ray going after. I can see Ray going after some of the older people too. Like, you can go, man, if I just want to get horny, I can walk in and see a bunch of old dicks everywhere. Because that's what it is at any men's locker room. There's no young children or young adults showing their cock. It's all men over 50 and 60, his age group. So I don't think anything young at all. I think he's going, hey, you know, we're almost the same age. Men of a certain age, right, guys?
So you think he's frozen in time? Like he thinks he's a late teen kind of guy?
Oh, maybe. I can probably look pretty young for
Oh,
you.
so when he says I'm 50, you think he's actually saying I'm 15. I'm
Yeah.
15. I'm 15.
I'm 15. I'm 15.
I'm 15. I'm 15.
Yeah.
Um,
right. We're
yeah,
onto
beloved
something.
chatter. What other podcast has a problem with weed besides MLC? Indeed. I was just putting that out yesterday, as a matter of fact.
What are you, a
Lenny,
junkie?
you're muted. But also, yeah, I was saying that yesterday, the fact that that's the only guy I know, but it is of a certain age group. The guys back in the day, either you were a pothead, what were they like? They were the mod squad, or you were a fucking jock, right? You were one or the other. There was like no in between. Back in the day,
Aaron's against
so
weed.
right. See, I think there's a men of a certain age era, men of a certain era. I am John F. Kennedy. Don't shoot me in the head, please.
Well, I mean, here's the thing too about Irish people, like that they took a recessive trait and turned it into what's the opposite of recessive? Dominant trait by years of inbreeding. So it's like the guy.
Whoa! What the? No, you fucking shut
Dominant.
that down real quick, you
Wait,
hold
Italian
on.
piece of shit.
Hold on. Italian. So the with like Irish in general, they're not very good at like looking inward, and like smoking weed is like death to Irish people. It's just all dwelling on the past and like all the mistakes you've made, and that's supposed to help you cope. But he can't deal with any of that. That's why he can't smoke weed. And KB is just like, it's fucking, to him, it's the devil's lettuce. It's a Catholic thing, I'm sure, too.
Is he a devout Catholic?
No, but I mean,
Irish.
family
He's
has not 10
he
brothers
is
and sisters.
Catholic family for sure. He grew up in.
Fucking
Yeah, this
Irish,
is all.
how-
This is leading. All of this is leading to us watching a clip of MLC eventually when we end up shutting up. But of course, this is a podcast, so lots of talk is involved. Steve C, $2. Granny is the greatest scissorman.
True.
Scissorman.
Thank you. Oh. There's a lot of fucking
I mean,
scissoring
is
going
this
on
true?
around here, dude. No, it's not fucking
I think
true.
he's
I don't
saying
fucking scissor, dude.
Siserman.
No, he's saying
Siserman.
scissorman.
Oh, okay.
He's
No,
trust
he's
me,
all about
buddy.
the
I know what
scissoring.
the fuck he's saying. Okay, been around here long enough to know that he's saying scissorman, and that motherfucker can suck my
Steve
scissors.
C, he just confirmed all your suspicions. He knows exactly what you're talking about with scissoring. He has just completely made your world wide open. He has admitted he is a scissorman, and you can run with the bit. Have fun.
I don't fucking scissor. Okay, I made up the ball squashing deal.
Not true.
MP, fuck off. I made up the shit.
No.
Okay, I don't. You know what? Fuck you. Play the goddamn clip.
All right. No, I was watching today, and I watched him watching the Pat Dixon clip, and it pretend like he understood none of it, and it made absolutely no sense to me. But the only thing I could think is he can't admit that Pat was actually onto something with everything he was saying. And we went over this on Sunday, and we could not find anything inaccurate with what Pat Dixon was saying. It was all very correct, and some of it was even complimentary towards Kevin Brennan. So for him to watch that today and then just be like, "What? I don't get it." It was amazing. But let's go ahead and watch. This is kind of an inception moment. This is, speaking of clips, this is like us watching MLC watching a clip that we already watched yesterday, but it was bizarre to watch his reaction to what Pat Dixon said.
If you have this on speaker, if you have this podcast on speaker right now and you have dogs, you might want to put them away because they're going to start going crazy in just a few minutes if Mike Boschetti opens his mouth. Continue.
He will indeed. say things.
Did too, but I still had to pay.
You got to pay?
Yeah, you got to pay when you file an extension, Chad.
So my accountant
block picked me over years ago. I hate them.
So my accountant pays?
What? No, you pay.
Oh, he takes it out of my money?
No, your money. You have to write a check to the IRS or whatever. However you pay, you probably pay electronically.
Wait a minute. I had never even caught this. That's fucking insane. So, Mr. I understand. So we already know the guy does not understand 1099s and shit. So now he doesn't understand what his accountant's doing for him, that he pays extra to get an extension. Like he doesn't know any of this stuff. This is great. That was great. Thank you, Chad. Another great clip. Let's hear that again. That was kind of amazing.
Did too, but I still had to pay.
You got to pay?
Yeah, you got to pay when you file an extension, Chad.
So my accountant
block picked me over years ago. I hate them.
So my accountant pays?
No, you pay.
Oh, he takes it out of my money?
No, your money. You have to write a check to the IRS or whatever. However you
I think
Well, wait.
I think the confusion here for Chad, because Chad's an idiot, and Kevin Brennan is having fun with him here. What Kevin Brennan is trying to say, what Chad thinks is that the government charges you an extension fee, which I don't know if they do or they don't, but even if they did, it's something minuscule and minimal. What's getting charged is the fucking accountant doing the extension, idiot. God damn it. And this guy is redeeming to you, Lemmy? Come on.
I mean, yeah, he's dumb, but yeah, wouldn't your accountant have always taken care of your stuff?
Sorry.
Before you would need an extension?
Well, he may not have the money right now to pay his because Chad definitely doesn't, whatever he made from his 1099s for the year, he definitely doesn't have to pay to the government right now. So just file an extension and then I'll pay it in October or whatever.
Okay. Hold on. We were already told by Chad the last time he explained how 1099s work that his accountant told him that he will indeed be getting a huge return for his 1099s.
It's not how they work.
Does anyone recall that? We all know that's not how it works, Granny. We've been talking about that since he said it. But now he's saying like, "Oh, I gotta pay." Oh, I didn't know.
No.
Pay.
So maybe that's
why does he need an extension if he's already knows he's getting a huge return? That means you already did it all and it's already turned in, and now you know you're getting a return. It's not, I need an extension to what do you need the extension for after you already know you're getting a huge return? That's not a fucking thing. That's not true. That's not real. Again. But then this might be a little bit of a Freudian slip from Chad, because he might be tipping his hand here that he might have a W-2, and then he might be working some 9 to 5. And like he could be getting a tax return that way, because if you pay into, I don't. Well, that's the rumor that he has a job at Publix.
Oh God.
Not a bad honestly, not a bad company to work for, to tell you the truth. They give you stock.
It's fine, but it doesn't have to be a rumor, is my point. I clean boats right now. I'm unemployed. I'm cleaning boats. It doesn't hurt me. It's fine. I'll be fine, Chad. You'll be fine. Just tell people you're cleaning boats, metaphorically. What the fuck you're doing.
I could see Chad at Publix, like the retarded cart boy. You know what I mean? He's out there pushing the carts.
Retarded cart boy number 3. Yes.
I think he played that part in a movie too. It's on his IMDb.
Yeah, and who's retarded cart boy number 2?
Don't even fucking think about saying Ray. No. Son of a bitch.
Quad Father's retarded cart boy number 3 or number 2. Sorry.
I would be
actually
retarded
in the cart.
I am the cart.
All right.
I got wheels.
Enough of my bits here.
I'm just a stand-in actor for a cart. Like I go park where the cart would be during the main action scene, but like I'm a stand-in for the in between, so they can get the lighting correct and whatever the noise levels, etc.
You probably pay electronically.
Everything's electronically now.
That's where we're going as a society.
It's kind of good and bad.
Where are we going?
I can see the perks, but I could also see the negative too.
First of all, because the perks are it's fast. But
I don't think either one of these guys
He's
can
not-
see through those fucking glasses. They're both thick. Boy, what interesting conversation though. While we pull up this video, it's almost like you, Granny. I mean, these two guys are as good as Granny and Dave at fucking making small talk while I pull up videos, aren't they, guys? Yeah, go ahead, chat. Let them have it.
Yeah, fucking lambast me, motherfucker. I always get yelled at around here for fucking trying to talk. So
You're just being yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Basically, yeah.
Trying
Let me live
is
my
the
fucking.
operative.
Let me live my truth.
Trying is the operative word in what you just said. Trying.
Yeah.
Great.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, Mike. You're preaching to the choir in it right now, Mike.
I had my identity stolen. I really did. It sucked.
Who stole it, Artie?
No. Well, he has his own identity.
Or Dan Filato?
Oh, that's fucking knucklehead.
All right, so I want to direct this at Kevin Brennan, and I hate to even go here after Jesus.
Does anyone believe Chad when we bring up anyone that we know lives rent-free in his head when he says they don't live rent-free in his head? He doesn't. If he says, I don't watch their show and I never think about them, that means he thinks about them and he watches their show. We all know it. It's factual information. And this is the one that Lemmy says is great. Her fucking hero, Chad Zumock.
I said he's ridiculous.
She won't let me go.
No. I think you said he's your favorite or something like that. He's your hero. FKA Mommy, I did indeed send Kenny the link. The rest is up to him. Hey, if you want to DM the guy and say, hey, why aren't you on BYB right now? He might check his DMs, especially for you because you're a lady and whatnot. You have the actual capabilities of scissoring.
A really good show with TJ Harker. And thanks
who?
everybody again for watching, for your super tips and everything. Now, here's the thing.
Here's the
me losing my YouTube channel. I want you to listen, Kevin, okay? Me losing my YouTube channel is unrelated to you or MLC or any choices I made. The channel was wrong to begin with.
Right.
That's not really the point. The point is, it's not because of I picked somebody over somebody else. No, the YouTube thing went, and then you said, oh, I'm not going to have him on the show anymore. I'm not going to have him on the show anymore.
God, these butthurt.
That's what happened. Kevin, I'm not over here on Rumble because I fucked up and teamed up with somebody. Okay, so stop putting all this shit together. Don't conflate one thing with another.
I can do whatever I want. Isn't it a free country?
Last time I checked, it was.
Can't I do whatever I want? Can't I say
it's hard to argue with that.
Protected?
1780.
So is it? But also, it's an admission that what he's saying isn't true, real, or like the narrative that he's trying to spin is totally fiction. So I don't know how much. Like, if you're going to go around yelling at people like Pat Dixon, you're not even a sincere person, right? Oh, there's Chad at Publix. Boom. Got him. Nice. Thank you, Mrs. Producer. Appreciate that.
Awesome. Fucking awesome.
Retarded cart boy. Retarded cart man. Actually, he's not a boy. It's kind of demeaning, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, really. Can a 50-year-old be a boy? Kind of.
Now you can push the fuck out of some carts, though.
Yeah, he's got some thick. He's got some thick
Are
legs.
you on your
I guess.
phone?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to message Kenneth right now. Come on, buddy.
He's in the chat.
Kenneth the plug.
Yeah, well, I send him the link, and then he says, "Yo." Like, no, the link says everything, but sorry. Okay, so here's Kevin trying to pretend like he doesn't understand that Yeah, okay. Pat lost his channel. Kevin said, you can't come on my channel because you whatever the thing was. He can't risk having his channel taken down for like trying to run away from the YouTube rules. I get that. That's fine. But you can't then afterwards make it sound like you kicked him off of your show because he was going to go to Hackamania. After you'd already said that Ray is in trouble and can't come on MLC because he was going to Hackamania. There was a gap of time where Ray was persona non grata for going on the Hackamania show and agreeing to it. Pat was somewhere in between, and Kevin really had not excoriated him for doing so at that point. But the second fucking Pat lost his channel, it was over, and Kevin went full on after Pat, and then bring on Felicia afterwards. So, like, I don't know. I know Kevin's
I didn't
going to
get
try
that
to
whole
spin
thing.
it.
I didn't get that whole thing with KB. Like, well, can I lose my channel if I have Pat on? Because you heard one time that Alex Jones got banned off of YouTube, and he went on another show, and that show one time got taken off. Even though Alex Jones was on many shows after, like, he's equating that with that somehow, and it's like, are you really scared? Are you saying this as a joke, and then Pat Dixon came back right away with this? No, it's like you're saying over. Are you sending him the link? We want to know these things too. Do you think KB is sending the link to Pat Dixon and Dixon's not coming on? That could be a possibility. Or is KB, because KB's been known to say that he hasn't sent links and he's sending links. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You never fucking know with these people, dude. This could be a whole work.
Right. Indeed. Yeah, so I would think that there would be an issue on MLC if Pat Dixon came on every fucking day. If he came on and was practically a co-host, that would probably be an issue. I would limit him to like once a week or something. I think you could get away with something like that very easily. But now if you're going to try to have him on constantly, like 3-4 times a week, you might be flirting with disaster. But other than that, I think you're pretty much good. Because from what I understand, Melton had him on just to test the theory, but I don't think it was a test. I think he was pretty certain it wasn't going to be an issue just to have him on one time. But that's not to say that if you had him on every day that it wouldn't bring your channel some problems. So fair point.
He's right.
So what do you stand for?
Yeah, what do you stand for, Kevin?
Free speech. Most of first 7 amendments. What do I stand for? I'm doing a show every day. What do you mean? What do I stand for?
I stand for the Second Amendment, mate.
I mean, let's all be fair. We all just kind of stand for ourselves, except for me, of course. I don't stand for myself. No, we all pretty much stand for what we're into. I don't like. He doesn't stand for free speech. No way, no how. Or else he'd let everybody come on and say whatever they want with no with no punishment. But everybody that says shit he doesn't like gets punished, just like Stuttering John. And I know you're all going to say I'm a fucking Stuttering John ball washer or Ray ball washer. I don't care. I'm not doing your bidding. I'm my own man. I stand for me, motherfuckers.
I think you're a great community leader, and I think we stand behind you. And if you want to go on Stuttering John's show,
fucking dick already.
I think you should get as close to Stuttering John as possible. This is what I think.
Slap jaw Timothy Smallwood, $1.99. I second Steve C on Granny Greatest Scissoring. You are the sizzler. Sizzlers. You're Sizzler. You're the Sizzler man.
Like the Buffett boys?
Scissor man. You are Granny Scissor Hands or Granny Scissor whatever.
Scissor balls. Scissor dick.
Just let it. Just let it go. Just fucking let it go. Okay.
I don't know.
Granny Scissor Finger.
No. It's not getting any better. You've been hanging out with Ray DeVito too goddamn much. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm trying to give you credit, but before we do that, we are the channel that makes dreams come true. FKA Mommy, you asked for them. You got them. You got them, Mommy. You got them, Mama. Kenneth motherfucking Pogue. Pogue.
Pogue.
Pogue.
Well, as Bob would say, Pogie. You know.
Yeah, Pogie's here. What up,
Let's
Pogue?
check out those sweet
It was
earplugs,
so weird.
dude.
It was so weird.
Show them to me. Show me your sick. Show me your ears real quick. Sick, dude. Those are. I don't know why anybody's saying that shit's gay. That thing's fucking cool, man. Those things are dope.
They're gay because they're sparkly.
Hey, Kenny, how many
sparkle.
Limp Biscuit fucking vinyls do you own?
Vinyl, none, but I've owned every single Limp Bizkit CD.
Yeah, it tracks.
Yep. Certainly does.
Hey, did that lip thing hurt? Did you do it with the gun or the needle, the lip thing?
This was the third time I actually had it done.
With the gun or the needle?
Needle. Just needle.
Just a straight. Okay. You didn't use the gun. That's cool, man. Not like these pussies.
Use the gun for
I have
ears.
ears.
Yeah.
I'm not
straight,
gay, so I don't get
bevel
gay
needle.
things in my ears. I don't get gay things in my lip. I don't scissor. I'm not like you people.
So I've had several things pierced and never used a gun. Never.
That gun goes against everything about piercing.
Does it?
It's a Pulp Fiction line. I don't know. Is she the one with all the shit in her face?
True. It's true.
No,
It's
that's
true.
Trudy, my wife. I'm sorry, man.
Dave does a pretty good John Travolta, honestly.
I'm doing an impression of Kumia.
Oh, it's yeah. It's become a caricature of itself, has it not? Beloved Chatter, $5. Dave's just as dumb as Chad. An
That's true.
extension allows for. God damn it, Dave! Don't interrupt Beloved Chatter when I'm speaking for him. Beloved Chatter, $5. Dave's just as dumb as Chad. Let me emphasize that. Dave's just as dumb as Chad. An extension allows for filing after the deadline, not paying whenever you want. Penalties and interest on unpaid money. And in fact, what is a tax really? I mean, are you like a refund? Chad said like, oh, I get a refund for my 1099s. It's like, actually, it's your money that the government's been holding on to this entire time. You're just getting some of it back, you dumbass.
I've always said it's fucking bullshit.
I like Beloved Chatter, and I am just as dumb. And at least one time, I'm glad at least one time during these episodes that I come on here, one person calls me out and gives you money for calling me retarded. So, but
Just
all
for
I was saying is that
withholdings.
Chad is just, first of all, no, Chad doesn't have to pay when he files the extension. If he doesn't have the money, he can't pay the money. Now, he might have to pay more down the line, but none of that was even part of what I was saying. All I was saying is that you gotta, I don't know if the government charges you like a fee to file an extension. I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's the
what I'm
case. I've
saying-
never heard of that.
$60 or something.
You can have your accountant file an extension for you and probably get it billed later. And also, in the future, you got to pay, more interest, I'm sure. And I don't know as much. You seem to know more than me, but that's not the point I was trying to get at. Sorry.
Can we get down to brass tacks?
I don't
here?
know shit.
I didn't mean
Who
to
the fuck
make
believes? Who the fuck believes Chad has an accountant? Are we really gonna sit here and act like Chad has a fucking accountant?
I would believe he's got an accountant.
What,
There are people-
TurboTax, the free version?
Maybe.
I got stuff to do.
Come on, you believe that, don't you? You guys believe that?
I do. I believe it.
I got stuff to do.
I have an accountant too, but he makes it sound like his accountant works for him. I have an accountant when I have to go pay my taxes. I go to an accountant that has been doing my taxes for the past however many years, and that's him.
That's it.
I don't go around saying my accountant this, my accountant. I call him the accountant. The accountant does this. The accountant does that. This guy has like this personal relationship with this guy. He thinks.
No, it is best to not talk about taxes on a podcast ever unless you're actually an accountant, because we all are going to sound stupid and fucking idiotic. And I realized half the shit I just said a minute ago was stupid.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought it up.
Indeed. Let's stop before we all look like fucking Chad at the end.
All I'm saying is walking into an H&R Block is not fucking having an accountant.
Exactly.
If you really know your H&R Block guy, though, and you go to him forever, same H&R Block, 12 years in a row, that's your guy. You still can't call him your accountant?
No, fuck no. You go to H&R Block, they give you a pamphlet. If you get a pamphlet, you don't have an accountant.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Just get QuickBooks. Quit spending money on people that fucking aren't looking out for you as much.
Oh,
as you
I
would
tried
look
to
out
do
for
my
yourself.
taxes by
Read a
myself
book.
1 year.
Okay. How'd that
Yeah,
go?
we have met you.
I went.
Kenneth.
I
We
ran back
can
to my
kind of
accountant.
guess at
is
how
what
that
did.
went.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we-
wow,
we
this
get
is
it.
actually harder than I thought. Fuck.
We get it, Kenneth. We get it. We know. All right, let's finish up this clip here, and then we have I have more questions that I could shake a stick at for Kenneth, but we'll get to that in a second.
Didn't you get Pat and Ray monetized?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I mean, I used to think the whole thing was.
Ooh,
They're both
you send
thankful
people to
for
my
it.
channel. Ooh, you send people
It
over.
No, like
That's cool. I mean, I'm
for
just
Pat
saying, like-
Dixon, he got him monetized. There's no doubt about it. Him and Ray, I would believe that.
Sure, you go on a channel that has a few hundred people watching, or whatever, has 6, 7, 800,000 people watching concurrently. You go on enough, people will get that. Sure, that is, we got your channel monetized if you want to look at it like that. But no, the guy was coming on your show. He's promoting himself. He's showing that he's a good product. People aren't just like, oh, I mean, I guess some people are. They're simping out there like, Kenneth, you all right over there, buddy? Are you about to create a snuff film for us?
Is that a bottle of
Anyway.
E&J?
Hell yeah, doggy.
He
Anyway,
doesn't
it
have
doesn't matter
headphones
what my
on, by the
point
way.
is. I'm retarded.
Yeah, no, I lost what you were saying when I watched Kenneth walk off, so I was watching him.
No.
Honesty.
I know. Was
Dave,
it the
that's
walking part that
disrespectful.
confused
Having
you?
truth.
I get it.
Dave,
Not
that's
confusion. It
disrespectful.
was like I better watch this because something might happen. That's all I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last
we
time
know
I
what we were
zoomed in
all
on
hoping
him,
for.
he hit his head on a wall, so it was worth it. We weren't talking about you, Ken. Don't worry. We're moving on now.
What Quad just did to you
I'm
was
sorry?
disrespectful, Dave. I wasn't listening since the beginning.
Who's Dave?
And he's gone.
And we lost Kenneth. What the hell, man? Was I too hard on him? Ugh.
No. Well, he'll pop back in. I bet you money.
Okay.
Truth and beauty.
And
there's
look,
that.
beloved, I just want to make sure. Sorry, I don't want to cut. And I know we shouldn't talk about. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So you were about to say we shouldn't talk about taxes as you brought up taxes again.
No, that's not
Okay.
at all what I was going to say. Thank you.
We'll
Continue.
move. And like I said, there he is.
I had to leave the room and come back in.
Thank you.
About that.
Gay pride.
It's not. I guess what interesting to you? It's not something that matters.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
You don't think that matters?
Does anyone have a wild guess that Kevin Brennan has no idea what he's talking about? Even though Pat Dixon just like spelled it out in like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like he broke it
reminds
down
me
into
so
steps.
much of John.
Yeah, but well, I can't say bad things about John because he is my hero. He is very talented. He is the best
He's
in
been
the
very good
Devilverse.
to you.
He
I
is-
will say that.
Well, why'd you make it weird? That was weird. I don't like
I
the
didn't
way you
make
said
nothing
that.
weird.
Yeah, you said he's been very good to me.
He's been very good to you.
You made it awkward. Kenneth, you made it awkward. Just admit it, and we'll move on. Go ahead.
All right, I made it awkward. All
right. Thanks.
Fair enough.
You put me in a weird spot, and I don't like it. But okay, so Kevin Brennan, like
it's not like you can walk away from it.
Boomer.
Yeah, right. Ha ha ha. Wait till I have questions fucking answered by you, Kenneth. See how that goes. All right.
Oh no, I'm fucked now. Go ahead.
I mean, you all just say yes after I say stuff, and we'll be fine. Yeah, like the way Pat laid all that out, and KB's trying to say he doesn't understand, that's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Granny's good. Dave?
Yeah, man, I'm
Why is
good. I'm
Dave
not gonna say
pouting?
shit.
Why are you
I'm not
pouting?
pouting at all.
It helps.
I'm not pouting. There's no pouting.
Yeah, you got your arms crossed and you're sitting back and you look all awkward and shit like Aaron Imholte over there at the Steel Toe Company. Boom! Why don't you grab your boobies, movies?
He
moobs?
was
No,
extra.
You don't actually have moobs.
He was extra moved out on Onion Stream today. Oh, that
point.
shirt, poof,
On
just
point. Yeah, we were watching that
pants.
yesterday, and we were blown away by the moves on that one. That was a
Randy,
bad
give
move.
me the fucking clip. Jesus God.
He's right.
You know
what helps?
Standing for something.
See,
it helps to be correct about things, don't you think?
Correct.
Hearing you act like it has anything to do with MLC.
Look at him show off that Terry
Like,
Lee.
oh, you're on Rumble, starving, needing somebody to take care of you because and all this bullshit. Hey, great. You can tell it any way you want to tell it, but there's no connection.
Thank you.
I didn't. It's not like YouTube said, "Oh, you picked Melton, so we're getting rid of your channel."
Yeah, I never said that.
Pretty sure.
I never said that.
Pretty sure that wasn't a factor.
I never said that.
No, he's just trying to say the order things went in. He wasn't specifically trying to point out that. He was just trying to say it wasn't like, oh, you chose Melton, then your YouTube channel went away. He was saying like all this other shit happened after the YouTube channel went down. He's not like trying to put words in your mouth. He's just pointing out the timeline does not add up. It's pretty fucking straightforward.
Just kicked me when I was down.
Damn,
we're talking about The Godfather today. You can barely remember the fucking names and which characters.
Shit.
That's hurtful.
Oh shit.
My bad. I should have done better prep.
Oh man, that was fucked up.
As if those scenarios, right? Like somebody's plotting your fucking murder. You love writing these scripts, dude. It's like, look, you've got a core group of fans that find it fucking fascinating and shit. I get it. That's great. That's what you got. And man, I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take back working with you. I wanted it to be good. It wouldn't have taken all that much. But the thing is, you don't give a shit about this stuff.
So
he's saying he wanted the show to be more popular and better.
So him and Ray were making it better, according to them.
Well, they wanted it to be better. It didn't get better, but they wanted it. They both wished it to be better.
No, all right. Well, we got Granny, who's an idiot, and Ken, who's kind of an idiot. All right. So I guess I'm bouncing stuff off of people. Kenneth, I'll go to you since you actually know more than Granny ever could imagine of knowing stuff. Because Granny's a total scissorer.
Okay.
Scissorist.
Ray, Pat, Chad, if I was going to say to have a stable of guys that you can rotate is better than just having Chad. And I will even say maybe there's a possibility that Chad being part of the rotation makes it better too. So yeah, if you're going to be stuck with just Chad and Stevie Lou, you're absolutely fucked, dude. There is no chance that Ray and Pat did not make the rotation better. It's like losing two of your best pitchers. You have 5 pitchers and you just lost 2 of them. How does that make your show better? Like, so yes, they did add to his show. I think everyone can agree with that, right, Lemmy? Ignore these guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. I Pat Dixon, you can't deny that Ray made, they all do. Yes, you're absolutely right. Having a stable full of all of those fucking, they're all different types of fucking loser nerds. And I say that as a loser nerd. You know what I mean? We're all
Yeah, we all kind of are. We're all kind of lol cows in a way, right? Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, if you pick us apart enough, we're all shut the fuck up. You're a literal cow.
Yeah. You've been well known to moo on stream consistently.
I mean to say that to your brother, man.
Yeah, brother lover. Brother lover.
I don't know. I think he knows he made a mistake with Ray, and he's like weirdly doubling down on it for some reason. I don't know. I think he knows he made a mistake though, because how could you not think that you made a mistake? How could you think that's a good move?
Bingo.
What the fuck are you yelling about? What are you so mad about?
I'm not even yelling.
What are you trying to prove?
Prove nothing. It's my brother's birthday.
Oh, happy
With the
birthday.
most
It
echo
doesn't
in the room
prove
ever.
anything
Sorry.
that I'm on Rumble now, not related to you. It doesn't
forgot you
prove
existed,
anything.
Pat.
It doesn't prove anything. Or the
God, how do you like that guy, Lemmy? Jesus Christ.
money that I make, or how I do, or the kind of show I have, or any of that stuff. None of it has anything to do with you not putting me on anymore.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I teamed up with Melton.
You did. You and Ray teamed up with Melton. Melton's bad news.
You're using his
Melton
super chat
causes
system.
problems for people and then acts like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. I just
All right, yeah. So yeah, you guys were all in AC together, and they decided to do Hackamania, which you were totally cool with at the time. But now somehow in revisionist history, rewriting of history, then you're gonna say that yeah, you chose Melton over me, guys. Right? That makes total sense, right? Timelines don't add up. Maybe Franklin Sheckler should do a video about that. The confusion of Kevin Brennan. That would be a great fucking clip.
You know, this is the thing too about this. Like Ray and KB's kind of feud that they have is different than what Pat Dixon has, I think. And I'm still not convinced Dixon and KB's feud is real. It's still going to take a little bit more to convince me, but
I 100% think it's real. And I also believe that Kevin Brennan 100% worries that if he has a body, he'll get his channel taken down. And for $250,000, that's probably not worth it.
But he's showing him on his show. What does that make sense? It's the same fucking thing, whether you have the guy on the show saying it or he's on the show. It's not like he was on Kevin's show saying the N-word and saying racial slurs and all that shit. He wasn't. I'm just okay. But like you're playing the guy's content. It's the same thing. You don't understand it. You can get, let's say when I don't want to use the fucking Alex Jones thing as an example, but like, it's like whatever, the content that gets banned, you can if you replay that on your channel, it gets banned. The person itself is not getting banned. I'm sorry. I'm out of line here.
No, I don't think like playing it. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We can't get it too into the weeds about it, but for the most part, I think I can understand Kevin Brennan's part of not having him back on his show, but making him into an enemy at the same time seems pointless.
just drove April Imholte into a mental hospital. What did I do? I just sniped him every day, made up lies about him, and all kinds of shenanigans. But Melton would be like, I didn't do nothing. Melton causes problems, and then he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent here.
Because
enjoy, Pat, enjoy.
He was going to save me and provide for me. Right. And then when I did that, all of a sudden I'm on Rumble. Yeah, I lost my YouTube channel. And after that, you're like, well, fuck you then. You can't go on MLC either. Great. Thanks. Really, it's... You say Melton caused problems?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just said it.
Not at first. Not for the first month and a half, 2 months.
Chad
or
couldn't
something.
get to
I don't
that
know
quick
how long it
enough.
was. A couple of months.
I know, and I was going to pause it just because of that. Yeah. But also, who's caused more problems for anybody, like real people in real life, is Chad. Like, he's actually fucked with all kinds of people, dude. He's just come back. But whatever.
Chad took a fan. Chad took a fan, a real life fan, and had to be put in this person's court documents because of how creepy and fucking weird he is. And
Bingo.
And he wants to talk about Melton. Why? Because he knows how the internet works and he knows how to use the trolls in his favor. Is that why, Chad? Because you're too dumb to figure it out? This is infuriating. It shouldn't piss me off. I should be trying to make jokes, but instead I'm just raging at these fucking idiots who don't get it.
Chad has an effect on people. He has that effect on me too. Apparently, the only person he doesn't have that effect on is Lemmy, right, Lemmy?
Sure. No, that's not true. I like him because he's effective. He makes you feel one way or another, mad, angry, happy, silly. You laugh at him, with him.
Horny?
No, God, fuck no.
Homicidal?
You want me to treat him like white folk, Big Daddy?
No. The way I feel about
Chad.
Yeah, that's not what I said. But the way I feel about Chad is he's like the dog that got like hit by a car. He's only got like 2.5 legs left. He's real fucking mad about it, but he's so ugly. He's cute, and his tongue's always hanging out. You know what I mean? You got to put water in his food to make it all mushy. You still love him. You know what I mean?
We had a dog.
I'm a fat piece of shit. I'm gonna die from diabetes in my 50s.
Okay, we had a dog like that when I was growing up. We called him Tuesday because we found him on a Tuesday.
Dude. Tell us about the fucking dog, dude.
No, don't do that.
No, Kenneth, I'm joking.
So you made him move quickly.
I'm fucking around.
He unplugged himself. No, he literally had fucked his own thing up. I seen him moving and then it went off.
Months, though, I know. It was 2 months. Oh yeah, you went and you saw him in AC, hung out with him. Yeah.
I didn't hang out with him. I showed him my money on my app on my phone. Then I accidentally ran into him when I went to eat downstairs at the Brigada food court. I didn't hang out with him. I didn't do a show with him. We didn't play. We didn't hang out.
How about the first AC where they did hang out on a live stream together?
Yeah.
How about that?
Dude. How about that? Just the fact that he has to like reiterate this so his fans know that I wasn't hanging out with Melton.
What, Blumpkin?
That Dixon's eyes look like my nipples. That's all.
They're crooked?
Hang out. I like how people are like, well, there was once upon a time you were cool with Melton. Once upon a time you were fucking Chrissy Mayer.
That's true.
So relationships change.
Yeah. Opie and Andy were a thing.
He was even on your fucking show in the meantime.
He
no
wasn't.
problem.
He wasn't.
Then one day it sticks in your craw. Your craw.
Yeah, when he's talking shit about my wife, making up lies about my show, or how my show's doing, literally lying. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I was lying, but, I was just kind of having fun. You mean like Chad does? And you fucking castigate Chad for taking a train to Kumia country? I mean, it's the fucking hypocrisy police.
And so now you want to fucking make that about me being some kind of dickhead. Because I'm like, yeah, I said I would do this thing. I'm committed to it. Doesn't affect you in any way.
It does. I don't like Melton. Melton's a piece of shit. So go work for him for free. Enjoy.
It's not.
Once again, he's trying to fucking change the point. The point is the timing of everything. That is not the timing. The timing is he lost his YouTube channel. Then you said after he lost his YouTube channel, he can't come around here and fuck you for working with Melton. So no, that is not true, Kevin. You're trying to spin a fucking tale, and it's very annoying and transparent. I hate it. It's very annoying. I hate it.
And poor Mike Buschetti. I mean, the guy looks like he's at Gitmo right now. Like he's fucking under duress.
No.
I fucking love Buschetti.
Waterboarding is happening. I don't know, dude. He looks like he's in a clay cell.
I think there was a time when that was true. I don't think he gives a fuck anymore, honestly.
My house is made out of clay. He looks like fucking Toodles. He looks like Toodles.
He does.
Don't know what that
lost his marbles.
He lost his marbles. Holy shit. Another hook reference. There you are, Peter. You're doing it.
You guys
You're
are
playing
children.
with us.
Really. I'm really hanging out with children.
Yeah, basically.
Everybody acts like Melton's this innocent guy where he's like, he just wants to help people. He had Pat Dixon in the good guy file.
He wants to help you lose your channel.
That's what he did.
He wants to help wreck your marriage.
Go against you.
He wants to ruin your lottery.
Basically, ended up using it as some kind of fucking loyalty test.
Yeah, but the Chucky
And
doll
you use it to justify, like,
this is boring.
It wasn't a loyalty test. It's mostly like Melton is a lying piece of fat shit. And then he's like, what did I do? And then these guys are like, you used to be cool with Melton. I'm like, go to Atlantic City, go to Vegas, go anywhere. Enjoy. Act like I have Pat Dixon and Ray.
Yeah, fuck. I can't listen to that anymore. I'm done.
Bro.
That's painful to watch.
It is.
Fucking 45 minutes for you to fucking turn it off.
What do you think we came here for? To listen to you talk about your taint and scissoring constantly?
Oh,
you
please.
and Steve C.
I would love to hear that. I would love to hear about that.
I'm sure you would, Kenny. I'm not the one that brings up the fucking scissoring. It's you in the goddamn chat.
Never has.
Kenny,
happened.
put your paper mache away and pay attention.
So,
all right, before we get too far, let's get some more super chats in here. Jacob Ryan S. $1.99. Thank you, sir. Quadfather, do you think Stuttering John is talented? I think he's talented enough to get on the Jay Leno show, the Howard Stern show, and all kinds of other things. Yes, absolutely.
This is crazy.
Stuttering John is one of the most talented people I've probably ever seen. Definitely on a podcast with me.
You know, I watched his appearance on Conan when he played Gypsy Morning. Very good, actually. Very fucking good. I was very impressed.
I loved his appearance in Quiet on Set, that new documentary on Netflix.
This is my favorite new thing. The turn is really happening. We flipped it. We flipped it.
Not true.
No, you flipped it. I didn't flip it.
My thing was true.
I'm happy to be here.
My thing was true. My thing was true. My thing was true.
Thanks, both.
Ozone. Hey, welcome, Ozone. Glad to see you on over here, buddy. Welcome, Ozone, who is now a new BYB Podcast member. I don't even remember it. I don't even know the past, but I just did it there. We're doing it. We're having it. It's happening. There it was. Stevie, $5. Thank you, Stevie. Like many famous fishermen or supermen, Granny hangs out his bait and wait, ready to bumball bags at any time. A true scissorman.
This is
not like
not a fucking hand.
He's ready to bumball bags at any time. Is that true, Granny?
No. It's not true. Don't hit that fucking drop, MP.
True.
Son of a bitch.
It seems reasonably true to me, from what I understand about
It's
you,
not.
from what I've learned through Steve C, of course.
Yeah, that's your source.
Well, he's
Steve
highly
C.
informed on all things Granny, apparently, more so than I even had known in previously.
Yeah. Is that Andy Dick? He would know.
And just to make sure everyone knows, I know we've been slow about getting to it. We will be ripping on Kenneth Pogue soon. We also will be covering steel toe things, so we can let Lemmy let her rage out that's deep inside of her. She wants to explode, and that's
this is an
squirt.
important one, too.
That's not pee. That's squirt. When she explodes, of course, that's what you'll see. Lots of squirt. It's squirt. That's squirt.
That's from a me. A squirtin'. Hello. What up there? Yeah, I see those beady little eyes just fucking fixated on the screen. Get it up there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, Ray DeVito and of course Kevin Brennan, right? We gotta go over that a little bit. The fact that I think Ray DeVito is going through like a crisis of sorts because his father has denied him, which is very sad for a young boy. And of course, if you like Franklin Sheckler and you like his work, there is a 17-minute video which we will not be watching because it's 17 minutes. But it definitely is all about Ray DeVito and the love he has for his daddy, Kevy Brandy, as Gino would say. Let me preface that so I don't get in trouble with Kevy Brandy.
I love Kevin Brennan, so I love Kevin Brennan.
What does FKB stand for? I have no idea, but I love Kevin Brennan.
Kevin Brennan.
Oh,
Hey, Brennan.
no,
Now, Ray.
that's my dude. I love that guy.
I fucking love Kevin Brennan.
Obviously, I love Brennan. I fucking love Brennan. Obviously, everyone knows
Chris
that.
Abels.
I love Kevin Brennan. Like, because you.
All right. So yeah, go check out 17 minutes of Ray's love for Daddy Brennan. It's sweet. It's a sweet love story.
I watched him with Joey C earlier today.
His name is Joey C.
He said this was the most depressing thing he said during that whole conversation. He's kind of buzzed a little bit, and he was kind of like, I can't wait till I start talking to KB again. When I unblock, or something like when I unblock him, like it was this whole very sad just rendition of like, I can't wait till I can go back to KB and talk to him again. We're gonna be cool. And it was delusional,
like Stockholm syndrome type shit.
Yeah, it's so delusional and sad, and like he got so giddy, and I feel bad for him, but I can't help it. That's what happens.
That makes me think that's a work between him and Ray. Maybe he's told Ray, "I'll have you back after Hackamania." You know what I mean?
No, but okay, I agree with you that, but that I think that's going on with Pat Dixon. Fair point here, but why I don't think it's happening with Ray DeVito, because I listened to Ray on somebody's podcast talk about how he didn't mention KB by name, but he had KB blocked on Twitter, and he was saying, "Is like, yeah, I gotta block him on Twitter because he's like fucking with my gigs or whatever." And I guess like his MLC people are like fucking with his gigs, so he doesn't want KB. I don't know if that's true or not. That's his claim, but he doesn't want KB like retweeting him and stuff anymore. So now he just I guess he hasn't blocked on Twitter. So I think that it's not an act. I think he's letting it cool off, and then he's gonna go crawling back eventually. Like maybe he gets mad at Chad again, and he'll find his way back in.
Right, he's got to like blow up at someone for it to be like interesting enough for KB to have his re-entry.
I'm bringing Ray DeVito back.
Hey, I've been thinking that like Kevin Brennan loves when I text him and I'm like, "Hey, fuck Gino or whatever," and then he was like, "Yeah, come on today." But like lately, he's been ignoring me. I think he's just kind of ignoring me for Stevie Lou and Chad. But there will come a day. You watch. I just said it now.
Yeah,
there will come a day when I will be useful again for some reason, and I know how all this shit goes. That it's cyclical like that. all of this shit is. So eventually there will come a day when one of my enemies is now his enemy, and then he'll be like, yeah, you want to come on and bash the fuck out of him? Yeah, come on, let's do it. And he'll only be happy if I totally destroy the guy.
I felt like he was courting Lemmy for a while. Did you ever end up going on
Whoa,
MLC?
whoa! Quit trying to fuck Granny's old lady.
No.
He was never. I think he was just curious. I think he was just like, he heard my name probably a few times, so he was like, "Who's that silent mute bitch on BYB?" You know what I mean?
He looks like he'd like. I think you guys would click well with him.
We're trying to fuck my old lady, KB.
Oh yeah.
I would never be on
funeral
MLC. You can pay me a fucking enough to be on that fucking show, dude. I'm not. That's
Good.
not.
You have morals.
That's not my speed, man.
Scruples.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yes,
It's
I'll
your-
claim it. I'll claim
it's your
weakness. I don't give a fuck.
Come on,
That's
just
not my bag, baby.
I don't have any morals.
no,
I don't
you-
give a fuck. Like, it's
You
good
could
to
be like
be a parent
April.
with morals.
You
like,
can deal with it. You could power through. You could just keep your head down and power through. You could do it.
let's hear this.
I'm not Felicia. I'm not gonna laugh at all the unfunny shit on the show. You know what I mean?
All right,
I'd throw
I'm gonna
some
get through.
stick in his fucking spokes soon.
Shut up, Granny.
Okay.
Funeral director, $1.99. Thank you, sir. Super sticker. Appreciate it. Steven Springer, $2. Thank you very much, sir. Melton still does MLC merch. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I thought he quit doing it because they weren't selling. That's, I think, the last thing I heard Melton say was that stuff. I haven't sold anything from MLC merch forever. I don't even know if it's still up. I believe is exactly what you remember that, Lemmy? Something along those lines. I think he said the same thing about like the Shuley stuff too. Maybe no, he quit that a long time ago. Beloved Chata, $5. Thank you, sir. What was BYB's legal clause for not having Stevie Lou on ever again? Like you, Kevin Brennan can platform who he wants or not for any insane reason he chooses on his show. What was BYB's legal cause for not having Stevie Lou on ever again? So it all started, as we know, legal reason. Legal. I don't know if there's a legal reason. It was just a moral, our own morals, or not even that, like our own reasons. That he was kind of a scumbag trying to pull works, and we weren't really cool with it. That's kind of what it came down to. It was simple. I don't know if there's any legality to that. He
tried to be super controlling backstage. Honestly, if we're being honest, he thought he was the puppet master of the entire thing. You know, it was just. I had
well,
enough of him.
he's trying. Yeah, but he's trying to. Yeah, well, he fucked with you. The last day he was in our chat, which not related to him coming on shows. Like, even after he left shows, we were still cool with him hanging out and BSing with us, not doing shows. So therefore, we were still talking to him, which we still do to this day with other people that have been on this show before. So specifically, it was the works. We had a difference of a difference of opinion on what happened after the Cape Meany thing. He thought it was all fun and games to try to keep some work going that we weren't in on or wanted anything to do with. Therefore, it just kind of fell apart on its own. I don't necessarily know that there was a day up until the last day where we said, like, go fuck yourself. But before that, it was kind of copacetic. He pretty much stated to me in text that, yeah, we're going to be moving on from each other. But there was like no hard feelings. And then he didn't like us explaining about the work thing and that like we weren't in on it. And I think that pissed him off, and that broke apart at the seams on its own. So legally, I don't know if there was like a letting him go. But we definitely will never have him on again. I can guarantee that. But that's been that way for months. I think we've explained that before. Funeral director, $2. Thank you, sir. Who's a better musician, Carl or Stuttering John? Stuttering John, of course, he's a well-known musician in all the lands. He's been on many a stage performing for all the joy of the world. He opened for what? He was just showing some footage from him on stage today on his show. Very good musician. He does not play the mandolin, which also gives him another a notch up above you, because playing the mandolin is indeed gay. True?
Disagree.
Anyone argue that?
I disagree.
True. The mandolin is not gay. Explain that to me. You fucking WATP ass kissers. Go ahead. Ball washers. Go ahead.
Oh, mandolin ass kisser.
I don't know what WATP is.
Allegedly,
but,
mandolins aren't gay.
I listen to the mandolin rain, dude.
Mandolins can be pretty badass. Depends on how you play them.
You scissor them.
God damn it.
I believe that is the technique.
Thank you, MP.
Is that why your mandolin stinks so bad?
Yeah, because I've been rubbing my fucking sack on it. Yeah.
Slapjaw Timothy Smallwood, $1.99. Thank you, sir. Rumor has it Granny has best scissoring technique. Is this true, Granny?
True.
Nope. It's not fucking true.
We should be asking Lemmy.
Miss
Really?
Producer?
True.
I think
I've already confirmed.
he scissored with guys.
So we should ask Lemmy, right? Nah, come on.
I fuck
That's just a fun
standing up.
joke. I gotta put the pussy on a pedestal because all the bitches I fuck are 350 pounds and break my bed. So, and I like it up where I also.
More cushion for the pushing. Right, buddy?
It's another open micro joke. It's a good open micro joke by me, right? It's pretty
Blast
good.
my asshole out.
I mean, it is a joke. Sure. I guess it qualified barely for a joke, but yeah. Okay, I see where you're going with that. Do you remember when you read 4 hours worth of jokes and nary a laugh was heard? Do you remember that? I bet you're trying to block it out if you didn't remember it. Trying to block that shit out.
That was a humiliation ritual.
Yeah.
Whose jokes were they?
Mine, unfortunately.
God damn.
4 hours of
He's
them,
a
apparently.
thief. He's a joke thief. Don't listen to him.
That is not
Studio
true.
director.
I've never stolen a joke in my life. That's not true.
A drink.
Why would I?
Have you ever stolen a drink?
Yes. Next question.
No, you said you've never stolen a drink and a joke.
Or a joke. They're all my bad jokes.
Hey, well, this has been an amalgamation of said bad jokes. So can we get to the next fucking clip, please?
Funeral director, $2. Thank you, sir. Deep voice quad. Sounds like me when it's when I shoot training balls.
I don't know what that means.
Huh. Yeah, I can't say I know what training balls are, buddy. Are you saying Benoit balls, maybe? You shoot Benoit balls out of your pussy, funeral director? Is this the case? Training balls. Training balls, training wheels. Deep voice.
Is he talking about steroids in his balls?
Training
Like
balls.
Tren in my balls? Tren in balls? Tren?
Is Tren a thing?
Like steroids? I think Tren's a type of steroid. I could be wrong.
God darn it. I hate when people make me use the Google machines. I'm
Yeah,
going to
well, I
Google
mean,
it, and you guys are going to
really
make up
more of a
conversation.
question for funeral director because Tren is a type of steroid for sure. I know that, but I don't know if that's what he's talking about.
Can we give back the $2 because this is confusing and just you say I derail the fucking show for fuck's sake, dude. Funeral director, fucking take that shit back.
Let's
Take
get
it
Bull
back
of Chatter
immediately.
back here talking about taxes, please.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh.
The increased oxygenation promotes. Okay, so yeah, it enhances oxygen delivery to the muscles, red blood cells, stimulates the production of red blood cells, which probably give you a raging boner. Also, I would imagine something along those lines. Is that where you're shooting for, funeral director? I bet. Deep voice sounds like me when I shoot. Yeah, okay, that tracks. His voice gets deeper after he shoots Tren in his balls. Then, therefore, yes, we have figured out the great mystery. Indeed. Thank you, funeral director.
I guess
funeral
you must
director,
need, like,
$2.
You must
Is
need
guy
like a whole
in blue shirt incel.
Yes, I am involuntary celibate.
hashtag
I guess.
Lemmy
I've been trying
Army.
to fuck, but it's not happening lately. So, yep.
And also, there is a thing called the Lemmy Army, which is being led and waged against the Steel Toe Army. Right, Lemmy?
I disavow.
Don't
disavow.
Don't gasp at my questions, please.
A day.
They're true and real.
Please laugh.
All right. Trumpet07, $5. Thank you, sir. Hello, boys and gal. Quadfather rules. Hey, I like that kind of commentary. You keep those super chats coming and just make me happy all day long. Yeah, baby. All right. Let's get into the Steel Toe era of our show. April did put out a tweet today. I saw it and was not smart enough to fucking screen grab it. Therefore, I am a jackass. I am an asshole. I feel very bad. If you had actually screen grabbed that, I would very much appreciate you sending it to me. I hope to God someone did. I cannot find anyone that did. Very unfortunate. But of course, it was kind of similar to like Aaron's tweet that was put out like a half hour maybe later. That tweet I can show.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that works still. All right. So this one says, I have never worked with anyone that I have had more fun with than my wife. Aw. April Imholte. While times change and bullshit gets in the way, I am proud of her for walking away instead of enduring abuse and disgusting rumors from people who aren't worthy of her smile and beauty. What a flex, yo. Oh, those people aren't worthy? Wow, that's not nice. Yeah, that was very uncalled for and untoward. Yeah, what do you guys think? So her, if I'm going to put what she said in and try to figure out what she said, it was something like, I'm going to be stepping away from the Steel Toe show, blah, blah, blah. I'm done with the abuse and the trolls, something along those lines. So it was somewhat similar to what Steel Toe said. Without giving him one compliment or a negative nor positive. So she just kind of left him out of it. I feel like an idiot because it came up and went down very fast. And then I was telling people about it and went and looked for it and it was already gone. So it was like, son of a bitch. And then I could not find one person that could find it. So therefore that's a huge missed opportunity on my part. And I feel like a dummy.
Now that you have your Discord up and running, you should just set bots on all these people so that anytime it gets pushed through, you'll never miss another tweet ever again, bud.
Right. Yeah, the last one she made was like in February or some shit. So yeah, that's a huge mistake. I just assumed she meant it and was going to leave it up, but it came up, it went down. No one knew what I was talking about because obviously, I believe Aaron probably saw her do that or something along those lines and was like, no, don't do that. Or she got one bad comment, maybe just one bad comment in the in the reply, that might be all it took. And she spazzed out and was like, I'm getting trolled and bullied again, just like that Melton guy trolls and bullies us. Yeah. So what do you guys think about?
Maybe Aaron was pissed that like he didn't get the exclusive. He wanted to go on the show and get the exclusive. Fucking scumbag. I bet that's what it was.
Oh yeah. He's 100% that way. If he could monetize like his wife fucking divorcing him and leaving him, and like if he had a kid get run over, he would try to monetize that. Like I don't see a bottom to his ability to eBay. I don't think there is one really.
April, you ruined my tease. Ugh.
Did that cover the joke book?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, dude. I've between you, Base Pill, Dabble Story, and Rochi, like it's getting to me. All right. Fuck.
Quit it.
You get
being a meanie bajini.
The
You're
worst
being a
one is
meanie bajini.
The worst one is I'm glad he isn't here anymore. In chat, dude. He's been fucking relentless all day talking about me cleaning boats and shit. Yeah, I'm cleaning boats. I'm unemployed. Sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah,
Don't
let
you live
alone
in
the ball
Idaho?
washing, right?
Don't you live in a landlocked state? What fucking boats are you cleaning? You don't gotta clean lake boats like that. What are you scraping barnacles?
No, I'm cleaning the poop deck, cleaning insides, cleaning the deck.
It's called swabbing. It's called swabbing the poop deck.
You know a thing or two about swabbing.
So you got something in common with Joey C, who likes to clean jock straps.
Oh, maybe you thought I meant East Louisiana. That's not where I live.
All right. Let's not dox ourselves here, okay?
I mean,
I'm gonna speaking of doxing, I'm gonna go ahead and read this news story real quick. I think all my shit's lagging because I pulled this news story up. Give me a thumbs up if you can just hear me. All right, that was about 12 seconds behind me. Therefore, I am talking from the past when I read this news article, so let me just do so without interrupting because it's going to be a long time between when I read this. So yeah, of course, Aaron Imholte complaining about being bullied and fucked with. And of course, he got his exile from radio because one reason and one reason alone. He ended up bullying some poor little lady who was minding her own business on a radio station, doing her own thing, trying to enjoy being on a show and not be fucked with. When along came this guy named Aaron Imholte, who wanted to totally fucking troll her and say horrible, mean things and bully her. Minnesota DJ quits after on-air rant against morning host Laser 103.3 in Des Moines. Welcome. Des Moines radio host Heather Lee Fish's morning November 20 started. Yeah, it'll just take me 20 seconds to hear you and respond to it, but go ahead.
The reason he started fucking with this woman is because he lost to her. That was the only reason. They were in a competition together and they won. That's why he started doing what he did to her. I thought that was an important thing to remember here.
Hey, when
right,
Aaron
she
was
got
on
the job
the air,
he wanted, correct?
Yes.
When he was on the actual air, who was his co-host? Or like, was it just him mostly?
I don't know if I want to bring people. No, there was previous co-hosts, and I don't think I want to bring in more names.
I was just curious.
You know what I mean?
No, I was like towards the end. Did he have a co-host though? Like towards the end, or was he doing a solo?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he was doing this with other people.
All right.
Find your spot.
So part of her job, in addition to keeping up with a lively patter with guests and spinning KAZR's FM rock soundtrack, is keeping an eye on the station's social media, where the morning team gets occasional comments from listeners. But that day, Fish, aka Sean Fisher, noticed that the station's Facebook page was getting messages like "Bam, bam, bam." The cause, a diatribe against Lee by another morning host, Aaron Imholte at WHMH Rockin' 101 in St. Cloud, Minnesota. His Steel Toe Morning Show was broadcasting with over-the-air and on-stream platform. We realized that it was an actual live radio show that was also on Twitch, she said. Imholte was verbally savaging Lee in a misogynistic rant that went on for more than an hour. On a recording of the show, he is heard saying he had told Fisher on his disdain for Lee. I called her fat, diabetic. I said that she had toddler breath. Well, that's actually funny. Yeah, that's funny. She finished. He yelled with someone laughing in the background. He encouraged the listeners to post against Lee on KAZR social media. So what he did was he orchestrated a team, an army, if you will, of trolls to go attack her social media. Huh. Wow. You would think he would be against that kind of a thing, considering that's what's going on right. Yeah, well, it almost sounds like what's happening to April right now, isn't it? Huh. Wow, it's almost like karma, motherfucker.
That was 4 years ago. That's when the internet was different.
Yeah, she finished. He yelled with someone laughing in the background. He encouraged his listeners to, okay, we will bury her. We're bullying today, Aaron said. He complimented Fisher as a smart guy, but belittled Lee, saying she had no business as a girl being on a morning radio. Then he went a step further, calling her stupid and a pig, and urging listeners to start a rumor that she uses the N-word in her private time. Wow, unfounded rumors in addition to? I mean, we kind of, I think most people are aware of all this shit, but I don't know. I just thought it was very interesting. It's almost like, it's almost like what's happening to April exactly at this moment. And she is quitting the internet because of it. So the same kind of tactics that were used by Aaron in the past are exactly what is catching up to him at this point. Unfortunately, it's April taking the brunt of the abuse, not him. It would be better if it was her, not him, or vice versa. Sorry, said that backwards. Him, not her. These attacks aren't playful or professional, she wrote. They are mean-spirited and exist to encourage others to weaponize their own words. She said that more than she and Fisher thought this was about this gang mentality, the more we felt that something was needed to be done. This person is using his platform to incite and grow and spread negativity. Bully culture is a disease. He is enlisted an army of people who might normally never encounter our show to blindly hurl insults for humor. All right. She wrote about the bad example it could set for children. Indeed. How many kids does Aaron have?
Yeah.
Right. And invited readers to listen for themselves to the recording, which was posted on KAZR SoundCloud page. Wow, I'll have to go look that up. Did you listen, she wrote? Did it make you feel uncomfortable? Did you think that maybe content like this should require a password, perhaps in a live space where only adults can access it? I do, and as much as their show uses its platform to spread hate, I'm going to use mine to share love. Maybe getting them off the traditional airwaves will protect your kid from relentless bullying. She concluded by listing contact information for WHMH's program director. Her post was greeted with a supportive outpouring from listeners. Lee also said Laser's upper management spoke to its counterpart at WHMH, though she said she couldn't comment further on those conversations. All right, let's see. Yeah, he apologized to Lee and her colleagues and a resignation letter on Facebook. Well, he did that on a social platform too. Yeah, down at the bottom it says blah blah blah. She started a new campaign against bullying and pledges to be an anti-bullying advocate. Yay! See, Heather Lee is a good person, and I hope we all learned a lesson from that experience. Hopefully, Aaron did. So I got to read the entire story and then have commentary on it at the end myself too. You fuckers.
We're waiting for your damn delay.
At the same time, actually.
Well, I popped.
Well, those
off
were certainly a lot of
news
words.
articles, so I should be up to time. Yeah, no,
Very quickly. Very quickly. Just first of all, he did a less sophisticated, shittier version of what Melton's people do, and Melton's not even the one doing this. He's not.
I was gonna say, why does everyone
guys.
keep saying that?
Yeah, Melton's not the one doing it. Like, he just has his fan group that will do this for him.
Is it his fan group? I don't know. Like,
whatever it is.
If you're on a show and you say, like, I wonder how their lottery thing is set up on YouTube, or like, I wonder if it's legal the way they're doing that in their state. If you ask a question like that on a podcast and then some other guy goes and looks it up, are you really like saying, hey, go troll and fuck with these people? Not necessarily. He never said, like, go after their fucking social media, go after their show and their chat. I don't think I've ever heard Melton say anything like that. So
you're right. And like this, and again, okay. So I actually misspoke here. So he's doing the pussy thing. He's like, he might even be paying some of these motherfuckers to be like, yeah, go talk shit in there and blah, blah, blah. And Melton is just like, I'm doing a show on you being an idiot. And he just, it's the wave that comes and hits him.
I think Melton's a smart guy. So I think he knows where the line is as far as like
he definitely does
say on a podcast.
And
he's not going to say like, hey, go do stuff. He's going to be like, hey, I wonder if. I wonder what.
Aaron fucked up.
I wonder how. And people will go look it up.
I've heard Aaron fuck up too many times by saying shit like this, where he's like, I don't need to be hanging out in the Discord with the fans. That's for the fans to hang out and talk about the show.
He will.
That's not for
ask
me.
Lemmy right now. You're sitting with a fan. Ask her how he likes his fans.
Yeah,
he will not
he
hang
does
out
it.
with his
He
fans.
trashes them all the fucking time. Oh, if you're with us from the radio days, we love you. But if you're from the fucking internet, you're a fucking piece of shit from a cesspool.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can't shit on your target audience. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Unless they like it. Some people are into that.
He's not likable when it comes to that sort of shit. He created a very niche, small group of people that like what he does. And he shouldn't have fucked up being local.
And in case anybody noticed, Uncle Hack is here. How's it going, Uncle Jack?
It's Uncle Hack now.
Welcome aboard, Hack man.
Yeah, it's good. Sorry, I couldn't be here earlier. I was doing a lot of nonsense, but anyway, I was listening in the whole time. So
we're doing nonsense too. Don't worry.
No, this is very serious business. What do you
I'm
say,
being
Dave?
a fucking professional. I can't speak for anybody else in this goddamn room.
That's the best joke
that's
you've
first
told
thing I
in
noticed.
fucking weeks.
I'm a
Thank
professional
you,
fucking
Granny. That was
broadcaster.
Good job. Thank you. I've been waiting for you to say something funny for a long time. They travel the desert with ghosts. $5. Thank you, sir. Would Granny do MLC?
Yeah.
Go ahead, answer that, and then I'll read the rest. Oh, just yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Yes. Okay. It would be hilarious to watch Kevin Brennan try to understand Granny. My hands smell like fish, even though I haven't fished today.
Okay, I don't know. Is that something that I would say, or is he just announcing that his hands smell like fish if he hasn't fished today? But the first part I understand. Answers yes. Second part, I don't know if that's a quote or a statement. I'm very confused.
It could be
by
a
that.
fact. I'm not sure.
Yeah, fact. I think it does come off as a fact. I too have rubbed my balls today.
He says no. My hands smell like fish for real. So okay, it was a admission of guilt.
Well, maybe he went fishing. It could be that simple.
No, he said it right there. He didn't fish today.
Hopefully, that's not a super meta joke about me cleaning boats.
Oh, right.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so a better answer than Granny all right, I'm done talking now. A better answer than Granny gave. Would Granny do MLC? So at the end of one of the MLCs, he did say, I like that Granny guy. I'd have him on or something, just like out of the blue, just threw it out there at the very end of an MLC. I heard it, so I know for a fact it happened. Like a day or two later, I did say, like, yeah, if you want Granny on, just let me know. I'll let him know. So apparently Kevin Brennan knows who Granny is, and maybe at some point Granny will be on there. I think it would be hilarious, but whatever. We shall see. Let's get him on there.
What would be
start a
your
campaign.
over under? What would be your over under on how long I make it though?
He's not. I mean, it depends on if the super chatters hit your guts or not. If they hit your guts and they go wild, you'll be on the entire show and then some.
Here's a tip: don't talk about Twin Peaks.
Also a tip:
Why?
don't get along with anyone on the stream at any point.
What if I came in dressed exactly like Melton?
You have a humpback onesie?
I do, yeah, fucking.
How's your South Park impression?
I think you'd be on the whole show.
You can't do a South Park impression. What the fuck does that even mean?
Somehow Milton has a South Park impression. His impression, it's like mix of Cartman and Kenny and whatever, but it's a South Park impression in my eyes. I don't know. You don't hear it?
I don't listen.
I hear his lisp.
Okay, sorry.
I hear his slightly feminine lisp on the end of every word.
I felt like I was always. I feel like I was always. I feel like I was always the loser because everybody's like, "You don't listen to Melton," blah blah blah. So I gotta hear what the peoples are talking about. But yeah, sorry. Continue.
Granny's an Imholte ball washer. That's correct.
Is that true though? Do you actually watch the show and enjoy it? I'm not blaming you if you do, because I do as well sometimes.
Do I watch it? No, I'll put it on
Listen
at work.
to it. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I'll put it on in the morning. It's fine.
Enjoy. Yeah, I like the way that Aaron covers topics. Sure, I can't
when it's
stand
actually
the
news.
rest of the shit. Yeah,
yeah, same here. Just get to the news, get to the bullshit. I enjoy ingesting my news in a somewhat kind of comedic fashion. It's okay, whatever that. I know I'm gonna get roasted just for saying that, but like I can listen to people that are not funny all day. I do it all day. I'm that as well. It's just I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not listening to podcasts and chuckling every 5 seconds anyway. So it's just sometimes I just want to hear the news in an entertaining way.
You know, actually, the person I probably listen to the most now, and if Steel Toe sucks in the morning, I'll change it to is Theo Vaughn. I like his interviews. He does a lot of them. So.
Oh my God, you sound the same as him too. What do you know?
You.
Dirt. I'm from the South. Dirt. It all sounds the same to me. Whatever. Yeah. Thanks. You're welcome. Field director, $2. Thank you, sir. Quad, 5 favorite things about Stuttering John. Wow, you're putting me on the
I
spot
like this.
for $2. Okay. His intellect.
Can we all do this?
His smile. I like all those little and
slow down.
2 more. I got 2 more. This is
It's
like
the $2
I gotta go fast. It's like the 5 breakfast cereal thing.
Yeah,
He's
you got.
like,
I'm punching you. We're punching you
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
You're not a
exactly.
proud
I
boy
only
yet.
got 3. Sincerity, and he seems like an emotional bond to anyone. There you go.
Those are good ones.
Like I said, I think he's literally almost cried a couple times when I've been on his show.
I'd say endearing. I say Stuttering John's a pretty endearing guy.
I don't think Funeral Director gives a fuck about your thoughts on Stuttering John. The question was for me, motherfucker.
I don't care. I'm on the show. I don't give a fuck really what he thinks. He's paying to do all of them. I honestly don't care.
Trumpet 07, $5. Quad, not an insult, but you remind me a little bit of Crow T Robot on MST3K show. What the fuck?
I'm looking it up.
Mystery
it up now.
Science Theater 3000.
Oh.
Jesus.
Which one's
Have
Crow
you
T
never-
Robot? The robot?
Can we look
That's
it up?
gold. That is gold.
Yeah, that's him.
There it is.
Oh.
Why do I? What? What's going on here right now? I don't even get it.
If you see his face maybe
Why
at
am
an
I asking?
angle and it's like long, like a horse, I could see it.
Oh, now I got a horse face, motherfucker. Is this about the
Yeah.
last comment that I gave you?
Not-
I see.
not just
You little
now.
hurt feelings there. Now you're trying to. Now you're
Oh.
lashing out at people because you're hurt. Hurt people. Hurt
What?
people.
Come on,
I
quiet
see how
down,
it
boy.
is. Oh, now I'm your boy. Oh, okay, Dave. Okay, okay, got it. Mm-hmm. Huh. All right. Well, I don't really get it, but all right. I guess I'll be the butt of your silly little jokes.
You'd
Whoa,
be
was
the
that a
only one that
picture of
doesn't get it.
Derek? Was that a picture of Derek on the screen?
I expect you to be like that. I wasn't ready for it out of Dave, honestly.
Yeah,
That
he
was
just
it.
won the Kentucky.
I got sideswiped by Dave when I'm just trying to drive down the road. Next thing you know, I get T-boned by a motherfucker. Jeez.
Derek,
All
are
these
you gonna
guys
turn around
conditioned.
and watch fucking Hobgoblins or something?
Yeah, they can all dish it,
What
but they
the
can't
fuck?
take it.
You guys
You
all
gonna
talk
watch
fucking
Hobgoblins with a
nonsense.
fucking gumball machine, bro?
I watch you 4 times a week as a knob goblin, but no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, first of all, I'm not invited on Sundays, so it's 3 times a week,
Yeah,
you
3,
fucking asshole.
3 at best. You're correct. G Rob, $2. Thank you, ma'am. We love you. Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones played mandolin, folks. You heard it here. Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones. And that's why Jimmy Page became a little fruity and started making shitty music, traveled to India and Africa, and what the fuck are you doing? Just keep making awesome Led Zeppelin shit. No, I gotta be different. I gotta be special. I gotta run off to all these other weird places with weird people. No, just make Led Zeppelin fucking music and kill it. No, you couldn't do that, could you? These guys,
Those sound
they get
kinda
it in
good.
their head.
And
I don't
Paganini
wanna
was a
do
fag,
this.
and he played the
No, make-
violin.
Do it for us, not for yourself. Just like you, Kevin. Don't do MLC for yourself. Do it for us, people. Get rid of Stevie Lou for us, the fans. God, get rid
Well, I
of.
missed the whole Stevie Lou bashing, right?
Yeah, we're not
well,
gonna
I mean-
you talking.
No, I mean Kenyatta Bryant. I mean he did the bashing, not us necessarily, but yes, it happened. It did happen. All right. Well, this has been another wonderful show. This has been another great show, and it was very cool. Tune in to the next one. I'm sure it'll be better. Yes, the next one will be very cool too. I'm sure. Yes.
You're about to
agreed,
go
Lenny?
jump on with Ray, aren't you?
I thought you guys
You're
said you
about
already
to-
went.
You're about to go jump on with fucking Ray DeVito, aren't you?
That invite is
No, I
burning
thought-
a hole in his pocket.
No, I have no link. And also, I thought you guys
Ah.
just said he already was on today with Joey C. Did that not happen, or am I mistaken?
No,
Or
no,
what
no.
happened?
I was watching something from yesterday on Base Pill Show today about that. Sorry if I didn't make that clear.
Like a. Okay. And yeah. Well,
was-
they've been
it was
on
like
together
yesterday
a
or-
lot lately.
yeah.
Last week
every
they
day.
did like
Yeah.
2 shows.
Oh wait, Misery Loves Onions. Is Rock Bottom Podcast on right now? And Derek wants to get the fuck out of here real quick. Like he's gonna go over there and suck Ray DeVito's fucking cock. Call me a steel toe ball washer. I've had invites to that show. You know what I never fucking did? Go on to that goddamn show. Not for me.
Get him, Granny. Get him, Granny.
Hello?
I don't know. I don't know if I believe anything this fucker says. Anyway, Misery loves onions. If you can take his name, pull it apart, and try to figure that one out. All right, fuck you. I'm gonna look it up right now myself. I don't even care.
He's gonna go.
Yeah, I have to look it up because I don't have a link. Maybe I will. Maybe he is. Oh my god! And it's Joey C. Holy fuck!
And do you have?
Oh my god! Oh my
I
god!
completely disavow Ray at this point. I can't stand Joey C, man.
I'm gonna ask for the link specifically because Joey C's on there now.
This is such a wild community, man. I don't know what to say. There's so much going on in this nothing verse.
I don't even know why.
You want to say that you can't believe in? You can't believe what they say. I can't believe what the fuck you say because I knew that you were trying to get off here because you're fucking over there with your crippled little crinkled hands, fucking
Literally
looking at. Oh, you're like, oh, Ray DeVito's on with Joey C.
I just sent him. Send me the link.
There.
We'll see what he says.
Ooh.
You know what I like to think about sometimes, just real random, real quick? I like to think about what April said to her mother, trying to explain to her what was going wrong. So there's this thing called the Dabbleverse.
Mama,
it's like Ray trying to explain it. But here's
them folks on that internet thing is me, Mama. Mama.
She's got a map and a picture of cats with like yarn and pins attaching it.
Oh,
all right. So, Mom, look,
like, first of all, and Misery Love Onions mentioned because I asked earlier in chat. I said, didn't Aaron say he's going to drop the goal $150 or $100 or something each show?
We're going to drop the goal $150 in the morning and $100 at night, and it would be very cool.
I don't think he's done that.
Yes,
but
yes,
also,
he has talked about this. Yes, he thinks it would be very cool to drop the goal. The goal.
Is that Hack Ride? Are you doing Hack Ride right now?
It does sound like Hack Ride.
I thought you were doing yes.
Oh, I sound like a demon. Damn.
He is so fucking obsessed with getting on this show right now. Look at him fucking go.
Yeah, he's jittering. All right. I appreciate it, guys, so much. Thank you very much.
I need my rating.
You can find me on Discord. I love you. Goodbye.
Dick Sword. Find him on Dick Sword.
Who was
falls
that?
on Dick Sword daily.
That's Dave Sarah.
Yeah, he is kind of gay because his last name is Sarah. Gay.
Is he Italian?
I think so. Oh, no. He's Armenian. I asked him that before. Armenian. I said, you got genocided, motherfucker. That's right. Gold Folds 1. $3.99. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Either one. I'll assume, sir. Who is drinking Bud Light? Oh, fuck. Seriously, dude?
Yeah. I don't follow.
Yeah, you don't follow Dylan Mulvaney? I bet you don't. I bet you follow her right in the bathroom and try to fucking sniff that ass. Homo.
You called it a her. You called it a her.
It.
You called it a her. Mark it, timestamp it. You called it a her.
I thought I said it.
You follow her in the bathroom.
Actually, you just reminded me of something there, Uncle Jack. The fact that we had that Max Holloway knockout this weekend. What'd you think of that shit? 1 second left in the fight. Boom.
That's
Shakalaka.
That's typical Max fucking Holloway. Every fight, last 10 seconds, he goes, fuck it, center of the fucking cage. Let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. And he knocked out fucking Justin Gaethje, who's a bad motherfucker, in the last second. And that was the baddest fucking knockout I've ever seen. Like when you look at a guy who can murder you and you just want to say, fuck it, let's throw down. And they just start going. Boom.
Speaking of get murdered.
You landed.
Good segue, almost like you knew what I was going to bring up. Look at you doing segues on my show. I appreciate that.
Oh, right. Murder. We're good. We're in.
Misery lesson. All right, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna look now. You got me looking. Misery loves Eddie's $2. Dave Sarah is on Rock Bottom Podcast right now. You son of a bitch. All right, that's not true. Not true. I disavow. Make sure it's live. All right, he's not on there. No, you lied to me. Yeah, I told you. Granny. This guy is not believable. He was correct 1 out of 2 times. He was right about Ray being live.
It's 50-50.
That's fucking hilarious. You got me, you sucker. You got me looking at my phone, Misery Loves Onions. No, actually, I'll make a tiny little admission right now that I have been very glad to have not been asked on Rock Bottom Podcast for over like a week right now. It's been kind of nice, a week, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I assume tomorrow night or the next night I'll probably get the fucking link, but till then.
That's because every time you go in there, you wind up on MLC. MLI.
Oh, right. My lost interest. Franklin Sheckler. Yeah, Franklin Sheckler gets me on there a lot too. And like not usually. Actually, I have a grievance. We can go over that next too. Jesus, I got more shit to look over now. Let's see what this started. All right, here's our Max Halloween. Yeah, go to bed. Thank you, Lemmy. Here, let's show people where to find you in the
Everybody knows
morning.
where to find me. Everybody knows Twitch
In bed.
TV.
What time?
The thing. 8:30 a.m. Eastern.
Right
Eastern.
there on Twitch TV. Little Lemmy. Have a good night. Thank you. Later. All right. Here's your Max Holloway knockout. Let's watch, folks. He murdered him. He murders.
Right here. Wow. What a result. What a result. Unbelievable.
Well, now that's not what I saw.
Wow. What a result. What a result. Unbelievable. Right here.
You gotta love those, huh?
Wow.
Dude,
I love those.
I've seen some good ones the last couple of days.
Yeah, you've been following this.
No, not that account, but I've been following some. Yeah, I got this. I'll have to send you a couple.
It's the new big
Some
thing, I
really
guess.
good ones.
Yeah, I got a couple good ones. Lady ones are the funniest ones.
Oh, I watched the one that big muscle bound dude. What the hell's his name? He does the tough man competitions. Big fucking like animal, and he watches people. And he was watching like stare downs of women. Real
The mountain guy.
Fight. Yeah. Oh my god, he was watching it. That was funny as hell. His fucking reactions today. I'll have to send that to you too.
Thank God.
Here's this one.
Thank God we're bonding.
I love this one.
Yeah.
Jab out there and then.
Carolina's eyes closed. She doesn't even see that thing at all. It's the ones you don't see.
Jab out there and then.
Carolina's eyes closed. She doesn't even see that thing at all. It's the ones you
That's
don't
so
see.
fucking
Jab
good,
out there
dude.
and then.
All right. Yeah. Get back in the kitchen.
one
I think that's the message I got. Get back to the kitchen.
The one that I saw today was 2 dudes were going at it. Dude was back up to the fence. He got a right hook, and he caught a knee to the chin. And when he went down, like his hands were like this. They put a guitar in his fucking hands, and his fingers just started fucking playing the guitar. Oh my god, it was fucking hysterical. Sorry, I'm not Dave Sarah. I'm not nailing all the fucking jokes.
Oh, you think Dave Sarah nails jokes? What show were you watching?
Not this one. No.
All right. Here's the last one I got. Anyway, those are fucking beautiful.
There's some good ones.
Then the only other complaint I had okay, here we go. And this is Franklin Sheckler. This is what I was going to cry about like a little bitch. I'm sorry, folks, that I got to cry like a little baby sometimes.
What are you mad? Ray didn't send you an invite?
Let me look. Negative. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Oh, somebody's falling out of favor of Ray. Oh, that's going to cross him. Are you going to stand up and take this, Derek?
Yep. For April 8th. Okay, so this was from April 8th. I posted this. But yeah, this was you guys listen to my audio. Is it shite or is it good? And it's been sitting in your sister's possession for 20 years. You just got it back recently. The other one you got at Macy's, partially with a gift certificate. I was pretty much there the day you got the fucking thing. Perfect audio, not a thing wrong with it. Franklin Sheckler. Yeah, whatever. You don't? You don't?
What's the fucking point of contention here? That your audio sounds okay?
I mean, the mouse didn't match up.
Enhance.
You tried that shit with me. I look for the word enhance.
Right here. Here you go. Quad Father's audio is shit. I'm done fixing it every time. No, what you're doing is you fucking muted me so that you could put in you just didn't want to listen to my voice, I guess. But whatever. I proved in 14 seconds that I had made a better clip than he did. And I think that annoyed him. So he can go fuck himself. In 14 seconds, I cleared up his entire obsession with the whole fucking necklace thing. So whatever. That's my point. Sweet tits.
Well, look, Eric, here's the thing, okay? You need to get on that Ray show. He misses you, bud. He misses you a lot.
No, man. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
He needs
we're
the views.
buddies. We're pals. We're still good friends.
Well,
He's going to have me back.
Turns out you guys...
I know he is. I'm not even worried about it. He's going to totally have me on again. I know.
Well, I hope.
I'm not
I
even
hope
worried
this doesn't.
about it. I'm not worried about it.
Can you hear me through my microphone?
Fuck you. No,
I can hear you.
unfortunately, we do hear you. Yes, that's the worst.
Okay.
Sheckler stopped replacing Kevin Brennan with hot dogs. Yeah, that's funny shit. Thank you, Misery Loves Onions, for sticking it out with us. Let me go ahead and let you guys shout out your stuff, and we'll end this whatever this was. It was wonderful.
Sherrod.
Sherrod Small. You gonna smoke crack with him?
I don't know who that is, but no, I don't smoke crack.
Kevin, ask Kate Meany. She'll tell you all about smoking crack with Sherrod. Go ahead, Blumpkin Seed.
Yeah, fucking Tuesdays, Thursdays, 7 Eastern. Come hang out with me, Corn, and a metrosexual.
And Uncle Jack.
Whenever I get time, I'm on at Uncle Jack Shack on YouTube. And, you know, when Granny's on, we do have a semi-okay show. And he's threatened to put me next to a fucking dinosaur. So when that happens, we'll be videoing it. So, yeah.
Everyone get up, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
And I'm not swimming out that fucking far. I'm not doing it.
I think Granny's in the Encino Man. Good man. All right, Granny, if you were to explain Kenneth Pogue's appearance tonight, how would you put it?
I would say that he was.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark. cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rhymes. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.